Long ago, the mariner saints shaped the seas, each a master of a primal truth. Depth, storm, current, horizon, hunt, song, and shell. When they vanished, their relics, the seven sigils, were lost, and the seas fell into chaos. Islands shifted, storms rose, and new dangers arose. Now kings, pirates, and heroes chase the sigils to claim the sea itself, and one crew dares to rise above the storm. This is their story.
Blarney is a leprechaun so small, with a love 10 feet tall. Me wifey Blarney's a Goliath, I ain't bluffing. Aye, she's fierce as the sky, and I'll climb till I die. Oh, they don't call me Mr. High Standards for nothing.
My name's Cal, the lucky son. Eggs are for surviving as the only one. That monster killed one brother, but I'll be back to kill him once I find the other.
I'm Jackson Hydell, two souls in one. I bear her cursed past from father to son. One face calm, one wild and free. The sea holds secrets, and secrets hold me.
Opportunity arose for a man to sail the seas, and that man can only be known as Gully. To spread the pride of Husk, sing their name from dawn to dusk. Let it ring through every mountain, peak, and valley.
And this is divine inspiration.
Hello everybody. How's it going? I know, it's a little bit different. Wow, nobody cheered. It's so awkward now. Everyone's here. What's up? This is Manny, and I am the Dungeon Master here for the Great Sea Song on Divine Inspiration. It's a little bit of a different day today. A little bit different. Some of us are feeling, including myself, a little bit under the weather, and also our studio right now is basically a construction zone because we're getting our new table in and it's not done being prepped and stuff. So we decided, hey, let's pull a fast one and let's go virtual. And so here we are. It's going to be a little bit awkward for us. We're used to being in the same room. I'm also used to having a voice. So we'll see what happens. But we're very excited to be here with you guys. I hope you guys had a phenomenal Thanksgiving and got to spend some good time with good food and good friends and family. And we are back for this week. So why don't we start it off with a prayer? So come on in, guys. Nick, do you want to lead us in prayer?
Sure. Father God, we come to you again today, a little bit different than normal, but fellowship is going to be just as good as if we were in the same. Even though things are a little different today, I know that you're going to be guiding us and just having your way in the service. And God, I just want this to be a little different than normal. I know that it's Christmas season and everyone's running around with their heads cut off trying to figure out how they're going to afford presents or, what they're going to get for their family. But I just want you to have everybody just kind of zone in and just realize that it's a blessing that we get to do this every week and with the people that we get to do this with. And just have your way in the game and just let's have fun. Let's do everything in your name, God, and just represent you in a positive way. And thank you for everything, God. That's your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, so we're gonna jump right in. Do we have any announcements, guys?
Nope, nothing that I can think of.
Nothing that I can think of either. So then, why don't we jump right in? Previously on the Great Sea Song. Blarney was trapped inside a sack aboard the Gilded Fang. Captured and cornered, he bartered for his life with the only weapon he had left, his voice. Through promises of songs to spread his name across the seas of Allura, Captain Vale Crass spared him, barely, casting him adrift in a lone lifeboat with a single command: prove you are worthy of the sea's mercy. Get your men and meet me at Lashar. As he sailed back towards the sinking Silurian, a strange current drifted Blarney to a fog-shrouded island, just in time to witness a terrifying shadow moving below the ocean surface and a monstrous creature stalking the shore as he hid past the tree line, both with eyes like orbs of lightning. Later on, Sean, Jackson, Cal, Mina, Garen, Darren, and their unexpected companions, the Drift Guild, gathered around a morning campfire deep in the woods. The stranded crew revealed their hidden ship, the Silver Keel, nearly repaired but missing key materials, and a source of magic to power Lisa's arcane upgrades. Together, they ventured to the wreck-strewn coast, scavenging timber, metal, and supplies. There, Blarney reunited with the group, moments before they unearthed a cracked, tide-bound chest buried in the sand. Inside lay a glowing arcane lantern with trapped light that swayed like the waves of the sea. And when Cal touched it, spectral visions erupted in swirling light, and the fog surrounded them. They watched the Silurians singing, and a long-lost battle between a storm-marked warrior and a colossal sea monster. After a strong attack from this ancient beast, a shard of raw power broke off of the warrior's glowing belt and sank into the depths as, with time, glowing blue vines spread outward like veins. And that is where we will start our session.
Thanks. All right.
So you guys see as Lisa is staring at this lantern, and after the lantern dims, the beach is quiet again. You just hear the distant crash of the waves and the creak of the shifting wreckwood, and you're surrounded by gathered ship planks and rope bundles and crates and metal scrap and a bunch of different things, as well as a bag full of weapons salvaged by Auric, who came and dumped it down. Now Terran, he wipes the sweat from his brow and he breaks the silence after this vision and says, well, that was a little bit strange. Anybody have any idea what that was about?
Real quick, could you, Manny, please remind me, and/or if we didn't get just describe, what did the sea monster look like? The sea creature?
So the sea creature that you guys saw in this vision looked like a colossal sea serpent with the face of a dragon and the eyes that looked like basically two balls of lightning.
Nice. Did it have a shell?
It did not.
Disappointing. Okay. I'm gonna start by rummaging through the weapons, I guess, that Orc dropped off, and trying to see if there was anything that I would be interested in. Obviously, Cal's just been kind of dead set on trying to find some scimitars. but has yet to find any thus far.
Yeah, unfortunately, you look through the wreckage of weapons and there's tons of scrap, just tons of scrap metal. Um, wait, I hear the stream somewhere, guys.
That's coming
There's
from Dave.
Through David's mic.
tons of scrap metal. Yeah,
Nice.
David,
Yours is
can you go back to your camera, please?
He must have vanished.
Yeah, there you go. Anyways, so it's mostly scrap metal as you're rummaging around. But as you're pulling out the weapons that seem to still be usable, right? You find 3 long swords. You
Sick.
find a light crossbow. You
Nice.
find a rapier, a battle axe, and a pistol. Or a hand cannon, essentially.
I already still have my weapon.
Which weapon was that? Remind me.
I have guitars and rapier.
You
I
have
was
what?
using them to attack the guys that attacked the boat.
What was it that you had though?
Rapier and scimitars.
Oh, yes. So you probably still have that, yeah.
Okay, so I'm good. Is the rapier better than the one I have?
It is nothing too special.
Gotcha. I guess
Is
I'm good with
anything? Yeah, so I'm curious. Is anything in there like particularly shiny? Anything standing out?
It all just seems like old sailors' weapons just laying around.
Then I'll probably just grab the light crossbow, hold it up, and just like, anyone need this one, or am I good to take it?
I'd like to fight from afar, so maybe Jackson, did you want it?
I'm gonna pick up the gun.
Yeah. Yeah, that's sad.
Why would you want a crossbow if you do that?
I'm not really sure what that thing is.
You've never seen one of these.
I think I have. It's just like I'm not really familiar. I'm just kind of. I know there's like a bunch of people who like a bunch of different things. They're always just spitting out a bunch of like numbers and models and things of that sort. And they're like, yeah, it's a 92A1 of something, and none of it makes any sense to me. It's just a bunch of nonsense, really.
I'm gonna open up the. Is it like a revolver style? I'm assuming.
It's
Or musket, like
it's
whatever.
like
yeah,
it's kind of like a revolver kind of style, but you see that the barrel looks like a very small cannon essentially. It just like really old and interesting.
Like a
Very
like a
strange.
like a typical like a Captain Hook type of like football.
Yeah. Basically.
Okay.
So it takes like gunpowder. So are there any bullets anywhere?
Anywhere around you right now?
Yeah.
I mean, not right now. I mean, you could open it up. You said you were gonna open it up anyways, so
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna open it up. And see.
when you open it up, you see there's 1 bullet in it.
Nice.
Ooh.
I rolled for it, by the way, so it's not just me being mean.
Well,
you can tell that it can hold up to 6 rounds at a time.
Oh, but it does like have a revolver thing. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Oh.
and it just has 1 bullet inside. Now, I mean, you're welcome to go around and look around the shipwrecks and everything, see if you find anything. It's up to you.
All right. Well, it's got 1 bullet. Maybe there's more. I'm gonna take a look. And then
Blarney
Okay.
right away was just backing away from all of it, shaking his head. Just, I'm not built for this. This isn't. It's not right.
Well, you hear Taryn, he says, well, unfortunately, our next task is going to require a little bit of manpower.
That is unfortunate. I'm a
Yes.
leprechaun.
Of course.
Still, man, you're just a leprechaun. It still counts.
Correct.
So,
Yes, you're a leprechaun man.
yeah, why you so good with
I
with your
started having-
words? Is that been your practice, Blarney? Is that what's going on? Leprechaun man.
What? Not this time. I'm being very serious. You don't want me here.
What's that?
Not in this capacity. Oh, dude, look at me.
Um,
I'm gonna
Better than
pick up just any one of the swords and just swing it down at the ground and with my negative strength, just watch as the it barely gets lifted up and then it like also like barely makes a dent in the sand.
oh, lovely. Taryn goes,
You see?
were you going to say something, Cal?
I say, he probably speak up and say, I may not be much, Blarney, but if there's anything I can do is I can get in the face of whatever's coming after you. Just stay behind me and don't go flying out of any cannons just yet.
I'm gonna walk
Well
up searching for a little bit. I'm assuming I didn't find any.
Roll an investigation check.
Oof, I didn't find any.
Did
uh,
it have this? Oh, sorry, you're talking over here.
5?
yeah.
Yeah, we see you returning in with empty hands.
Blarney, have you ever been in a fight?
Sort of. I've fist fought other leprechauns. I've just we get to drinking sometimes. I've also given it my best shot, punching at someone's knees, and it almost seemed to have like a healing property. They acted like they felt better, like it was a massage.
Well, I think out of all of us, you probably need this more than I do, and I'm gonna try to hand the gun over to you.
He's super nervous. He just starts shaking. I don't even know how to use this.
Okay, well, let me show you. The bullet's in there. This is the trigger. Don't put your finger on it until you're ready to shoot. It only has one bullet. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your arm out straight. You're going to close one eye and try to towards whatever's coming at you. Boom. That's it.
Oh,
Sure about this one. All I'm saying is, if it's as the cannons are, then it's gonna have quite a boom, and he's quite a little fella. And frankly, it's just we recently saw him with gunpowder, and I'm not sure if it's like
I don't think he's going to climb inside the gun and shoot himself away from the problem.
I thought I had a general idea about how these sort of things work, but I learned I really don't. but you're right, I can't do that.
Well, you won't need it. We'll be able to take care of anything that comes our way, but just in case.
Right.
Jack's incredible.
He puts it down on the ground and uses it as a cane.
Lovely. The gun.
Just walks away.
That's funny. Just love that.
He gives one of those and then just, well, we'll see what I can do. And he had been kind of limping the whole time, so this is good. He's like, it's not a bad fit.
Auric looks over at Cal. Love that.
That just
Auric,
that was great.
Auric looks over at Cal and goes, I didn't find any bolts for that, but you might want to go look.
Yeah, I guess might as well just. Blarney, just stay close to everyone, or close behind me. Stay close. Yeah, I'll start wandering. I'll start searching for myself.
All right, roll
Yes.
an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay. moderate so far. It's gonna be an 11.
11. All right. So you are going to be looking around and you come to a small chest in the wreck. Just kind of looks like a box, right? And as you open it, you find some bolts.
Solid. Okay.
Roll D20. Flat D20.
11.
You find 11 bolts.
Cool. Easy enough. I'll take it.
Perfect. So, as you guys all gather back at the beach, you see Taryn kind of rallying everybody up and says, right then. We've got what we came for, mostly. And then you hear Lisa going, we're still missing the stabilizer crystal replacement. The ship can sail.
From the pup, right? We gotta beat up the puppy.
Oh,
right?
that, yes. Yes, I think that's going to be the best move. From what we've seen and what we've witnessed, you guys haven't seen it, have you? We saw it from afar, and it's glowing with the energy of this island. I just have a feeling we might be able to find something on that monster that we can use.
Makes sense. But you said it's just like a dog, right?
Not necessarily. If you count a very, very, very large dog made out of obscure things and magic. A dog.
So we won't feel bad about kicking a dog, right? It's not gonna be anything weird like that. It's like a monster.
Oh, he might kick you first.
Kind of weird. Never been kicked by a dog, I don't think, but
yeah,
good to know at least.
Well,
all right. Where is it?
Well, it comes to stalk the shores at night. That's why we call it the Shore Stalker.
We have to stay here all the way until nighttime.
Taryn kind of comes up close and he's like, no, we're not staying here. I think we should use this time. It's around noon, by the way. We should probably use this time and gather the materials that we've gotten and repair what we can of the ship as we plan for tonight.
Well, yeah. How about set up maybe like a way to attack it? Maybe we can set up two areas on each side. When it goes in between us, I don't know.
No, that's a great idea.
We could trap for sure.
Yes.
Or we could dig a really big hole and trap it in the really big hole. Maybe we could.
Yes.
Possibly. Sure. Well, let's discuss this over our repairs. I don't want to lose the daylight, and we could talk as we work.
I can't dig and repair though.
Yeah, I think it's best to just start now then, because we could just dig a really big hole, let the water fill it up, and then at some point, if it falls in, then it's just gonna tire itself out trying to swim out the whole time until eventually it's gone.
I was thinking we put leaves over the hole so it doesn't know it's there.
Yeah, that's good.
This is more like my area of expertise. This I can do.
How big of a hole are you
placing leaves places?
Assuming.
I mean, it can be as big as we need. Most of this is pretty simple. Yeah, it's not bad.
It would have to be a pretty massive hole.
What, like 5 feet?
25 feet.
25
Yes, big hole. Yeah.
If we all work together and start digging, we can dig it by nightfall.
Oh, easy, especially in the sand, but...
Well, wait a minute. Since this thing comes out at night, it must have night vision. You think it's not going to see a bunch of leaves in the middle of the beach, or...
I guarantee it knows the terrain better than we do.
Yeah, it makes sense. But what if it was like someone's pet and it's like house trained and it just like naturally goes over to leaves to like relieve
Yeah, no,
itself?
I don't know. Don't think
Oh,
that's
no,
going
no,
to
no.
happen.
Has anyone else got illusion magic? I've got a bit. No one else.
Anyone?
Person.
I mean,
We could make the ground where the hole is look like just a bunch of sand. And I don't know where this is just a concept. I don't know. But perhaps someone's heads could be sticking out of it. Right? Right? I feel like this
Yeah,
could be
I guess
an inspiration to future generations of arts.
Be in the
Someone's
middle
head sticking out of the hole.
of, you want me to dig myself into the sand with just my head sticking out?
That'd
maybe
be
not you,
wonderful.
but maybe.
Sean, you wanna dig yourself in a hole with your head sticking out?
Why
It's
in the
my
world would you nominate me to stick my head out?
But you were
I
just
was
the one
thinking-
saying not me.
I was thinking there was a reason that Darren came. This could be his destiny.
Darren, are you
Blarney, because it'd be the smallest hole.
Yeah, but then the thing wouldn't even see him. That's not gonna help us. Darren might just be the right size and man for the job.
You
Got
see,
point.
Darren's looking left and right, a little bit lost. He goes,
Oh, we could tie him.
"Me?
You're right. Yeah, we could tie you to.
A kitchen
It's
chair.
got to be me.
It's alright.
It's got to be me.
I'll do it. It's okay. I'll do it.
I'm the only one who's light enough. You could tie a rope to me and hide the rope under just less than an inch of sand, all across the beach. And when it falls in, you pull me out at the same time.
What if the rope breaks, Blarney?
Oh wait, it's 40 pounds.
At that moment, Auric picks you up by the back of your clothing. Goes, "Yeah, he's pretty light." You're like 5 feet in the air, and boom, he puts you back down.
Me leg.
It's alright.
We
I
almost
think
lost you once, Blarney. I'd be okay losing you again.
not me.
Wow.
I'll do it. I'll do it this time. I think I've got the best chances. I'm quick. I've dealt with some weird creatures before, and frankly, as long as none of you are around me, luck tends to be on my side anyway.
And what are you planning to do once it's in the hole?
If everything goes really well and I'm as gifted as I really hope from all of this like lightning leaf stuff, this weird tea, then ideally I basically just turn into a giant lightning bolt and then I shoot out of the hole. That or maybe like a triple backflip or something. Best options.
Lisa goes, "You can do that?"
We'll find out soon.
It could like inspire future generations of.
Taryn goes, "I'm wondering of your experience adventuring.
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay.
So how about this? We plan your trap, and the rest of us gather around the flanks as we ambush this thing.
You know, I have been working on something lately. Kind of like really cool spell that can kind of like temporarily cause blindness.
Cause what?
Blindness. I can kind of make people go blind temporarily.
I mean, yeah, I'll be right there next to it. I could just kick some sand in his face.
Is that what you've been working on?
Throwing sand at people.
All I've been working on?
Is that what you've been? Is that it? That's a good trick.
Well, I mean, yeah, if it sees the hole, or if it sees somebody and gets too close, maybe I could try to blind it, and that can either give us a way to push it in the hole, or maybe at least give us some time to run away from it.
So you just like you keep like pocket sand now? Is that the trick?
No. It's magic. It's a spell. It's just I know.
Yeah, it's like magic. I've seen magic.
And
So
magic.
Lisa,
Lisa's dying. Somebody
I'm
save her. Do
Someone
better
put
than we did for
and
the other.
my goodness.
Don's life.
Sorry about that, guys. So Lisa, you see her kind of in the back, just shaking her head in disbelief, and she's like, "No, it's not gonna work."
What are you
It's not
talking
going
about?
to
And then
work."
I'm gonna try and do a backflip on the spot right there. Look,
She goes,
it works.
listen. This thing took 30 of our crew on its own in an ambush.
yeah, but it
We
can
were
see that.
camping on the shore.
Did they have a hole?
Yeah, it's a good point.
Well,
It
no.
didn't have- and
Here's
it
the
could-
problem, though. It knew where we were,
That's a great answer.
even without looking.
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
point. That's
maybe
why I'll be in the hole.
I can make it deaf. Then would that work?
I don't know, possibly.
Cal, throw sand. I'll make it deaf.
Yeah.
Blarney make a lot of noises. We'll just kind of mess with its senses.
That one I can do.
Push it in the hole.
That one I can do.
Yeah, I'll pull it into the hole or something. It'll be alright. I'll
And
jump
then
off
what?
the dog and then out of the hole.
And then we've got it in the hole.
That's it.
I have seen it though. It is a very big dog.
I do have 11
I don't know how much.
You've seen it.
You say
The-
You've seen it.
Oh.
What do you mean?
The puppy. You're right. Yeah. The one that's sort of walking in a never-ending circle. Its story is like never-ending story.
Yes, that's
I
the
don't-
one. Oh, have any of you others
I
seen
said
it?
perspective.
I have not. Well, apparently it didn't see him. Right? Is that accurate?
I hit very fast. I mostly just saw its sheer size, but I mean, I couldn't see it, so then it couldn't see me. I think that's how it works.
He's small. He hid. This should work. We're good.
Taryn,
I really got.
Taryn speaks up and goes, I have seen one observation. He never passes the tree line. Always stays on shore. Were you
So
behind
he
the
had
tree
put a
line,
hole
Blarney?
in the trees.
Easy enough.
Does it ever go in the water?
Oh, yes. That's where it comes from.
You rather think it's possible. Wait, now when we saw that serpent, that is specifically the thing that I think I saw in the water. It was not the dog thing.
You saw two totally different things.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. And then, but we saw some kind of vision of the serpent, and that was the same thing I saw in the water.
You
Possibly.
just saw mere shadows with the two glowing eyes.
Okay,
But
okay.
very, very similarly constructed
Okay,
from what
so
you
I
can
guess
kind of tell.
I guess what I'm trying to ask, does the dog also have that similar kind of makeup, like the similar like glowing eyes situation, or do they seem like related?
Because you've witnessed it yourself, I would say yes. You can tell they almost come from the same source of power.
Okay, but I know it's not the same thing. Okay,
They're not the same thing.
so the dog comes from the water too.
Two. What do you mean two?
Oh, like there's another beast that was in the water.
What things are there? I heard there were more things on the island, not around the island.
Where did you guys
Wait.
see where did we see the vision? I'm sorry. Where?
So you saw it glowing around you, almost like a spectral like vision around you, coming from this arcane lantern you found in the chest.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So Taryn goes, wait. You saw the thing below.
The head
Below
of the turtle?
island.
Yes.
We've yet to see it, but we can hear it and feel it occasionally.
I would just like to point out the fact that we've been saying it's a turtle the whole time, and sure enough, our buddy Blarney comes, tells you he hasn't seen it now. Do you believe us that it's a turtle?
I sure hope so. I hope it's not the thing in the vision.
There you go. That's that.
Oh, I saw.
Very well.
I saw the eyes. It could have been a turtle. I don't know. What else would it be? Why wouldn't it be a turtle?
I don't know.
All right, so let's
Well
get to
then.
dig, and we'll just sit here out until nighttime. Yeah.
Yeah. We will gather as you guys set your trap tonight. We will ambush from the tree line.
Yeah, it's good.
So
Fair
let's
enough.
get to digging. Where are we gonna dig this?
Not too far. Otherwise, it's just going to be me just sitting out in the middle of this place without anyone reaching me by the time I'm having to fight a big old pup. So maybe a little close to the tree line.
So Auric goes. Yeah, from what I've seen, I would say it's about 15 feet tall. So
That's,
maybe 25 feet deep might do the trick.
That's a mighty big hole.
Unless it gets on its hind legs. And then, would it double?
It sounds like a lot. A lot. Let's just make sure we have a couple of ropes tied to some trees before we start digging in case we get ourselves in too deep. We need to make sure we can get ourselves right out. All right?
All
What do
right.
you think?
Out
All
of
right,
character,
guys.
is nobody able to make a better plan? Is no.
So
Does anybody
Garen-
have a positive wisdom and intelligence?
I have a positive intelligence, but I'm not feeling anything right now, so
Garen,
the plan.
Garen's like, I have all the rope that we need.
How about we
Perfect.
do over here, guys?
How about we
This
what?
looks like a spot, so he won't be able to go around the hole.
Oh, the choke. Yes, that seems like a
You
great
want the
spot actually.
Uh,
The choke
Yeah.
right on the wreck.
It's not bad.
Hmm.
And then you guys can all just hide right behind all that craziness.
Let's
And-
see.
I'll just hope I don't drown, I guess.
How high
That's
up
what
are pieces of wood there stacked up?
How high up?
Yeah,
Uh,
I think it's enough
I'd
for us
say-
to hide behind, you know.
I would say about 35 feet high.
Oh.
Like it's like at an angle.
So definitely.
What
I
are the
think
chances we could get those set upward in a way that we could spring it as a trap and drop it down onto the hole?
Entrap it.
Those
the only
look
way
pretty
I can think of. They do look pretty heavy. I don't know much about engineering, but I've seen very heavy pieces of wood move around on a ship through pulley systems and whatever else you sailors
That's my
use.
specialty, says
It's not going to
Garen.
do it. If anything, it's probably the worst idea because if it's made out of lightning, then it's just going to set stuff on fire.
And it'll
we're
burn
gonna
itself.
Get in trouble.
I'm trouble.
'Cause if we're nearby at all, then that means that there's just a big fire and we can't even get to the thing, and yet it will probably not be affected.
By fire? Why shouldn't it be affected by fire?
If it's made of lightning, lightning's just fire but fancy.
Is that
As
true?
they're talking, just start digging. And
Fire but fancy. You start digging, Jackson?
Yeah, I'm just gonna start digging with my hands.
If
Cool.
if you want to stop that, then your best bet is if there's any like rubber trees around, or if we've got like enough metal from the ships. In which case, if it tries to like move like lightning or something, maybe it just goes into the metal for a second. And then we
Okay.
just drown the metal.
So what's the plan altogether? Let's pull it together.
Just keep digging for now, I guess.
That's
and then
the
we
only
just throw
thing
a
they
bunch
can
of
do
stuff
is
at
just dig.
Okay.
He's already
Cool.
dead, and I can't just leave
We're
him
gonna
behind. I'm gonna help my friend. He's digging. Remember to put bandoid sticks
We
together.
have no shovels. We have no druids.
You have no shovels?
We're just
You're
digging
just digging doggy paddles?
like a dog, which it is.
Yeah, it's good. It's gonna give us like one whole round of attacking it or something.
Bro.
But it's eating me. Just don't let it eat me too fast. And I start digging.
So you guys start seeing the pace
Why
of
don't
what you're digging.
Why don't we just
And-
avoid it? Why do you have to?
We need
why do you
it.
have to kill it?
We need to kill it so that we can get the little crystal thing out of its chest or something.
What?
It's got like a power or something like that, I think.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, made a
It
deal
can
with
replace
them.
my arcane stabilizer.
Yeah, they get the wolf ones, we get the turtle one.
We have to kill the island.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the goal.
What if when it dies, it flips over like a boat?
turtles do that?
I don't know. Do turtles do that? I'm not a druid. Oh wait, I have just started learning druid stuff. No, I suppose it's not common.
Then I think we're good. Not sure how the sinking bit goes, but they're pretty sure that that's how it works, and that's the only way we're getting out of this. Hopefully, we just end up with a really cool like shell island that we can move around now, something like that.
Very well. So you guys start digging and you realize this is going to take you, for the size that you need,
Like a week.
like a
Insane?
week's worth of digging.
No,
Insane.
maybe no. With all of us, it wouldn't
A
take
week's crazy.
No,
No,
it would-
a week is crazy. But I would say this would probably take you like
With no shovels is crazy.
at
like,
least 24 hours of digging altogether.
Still kind of crazy. But okay. Well,
For 25.
Just yeah, because once you're past like the first 5 feet of sand, it's kind of harsh. Like with no shovels,
How deep does it have
the
to
ground over there, like it's wet.
It has
That's
to
kinda
be
tough with your bare hand.
probably has to be about 35 feet deep.
35 feet deep?
Yeah.
Yeah, that dog
25
is
feet, like
what if I was raging?
like diameter?
humongous.
You're talking about 25, 25, 35?
Even with my mage hand?
Your mage hand scooping 10 pounds of sand.
I mean-
and then the mage hand right
Actually, maybe that's what she sounds.
Yeah, I mean it would help a little bit, but still.
No, that is a massively gaping hole. How big is this thing?
It's
I mean,
enormous.
yeah,
Shot is
Blarney
so
said it, and Ulrich
I'm like one of
said
its
it.
toe beans.
It's about, yeah, it's about at least on all fours. It's about like 15 feet tall.
Then why are we trying to dig a hole for it?
But how fat is it? Does it have to be
I
a
was
big?
wondering that.
Can't just be like a 6x6 hole that's like 30 feet deep.
Bro,
You know,
I'm
If we
I'm
did
letting
put it
you guys come
just
up with a
like a
strategy
tube.
here.
If we let it fall in perfectly like a tunnel, then it'd be pretty trapped maybe. We'd have to get it really perfect in there. Also,
I mean,
it'd be hard
I
digging.
think that's gonna end up having to
without
fight it.
6 feet wide.
What was that?
Are we
Nick?
sold on this plan?
Only in character.
in
Digging.
character.
Only in character is 100% correct.
This is a pretty good point, I'm not gonna lie.
What does Sean Gully have to say
know
about
it's a
it?
terrible plan. Blarney doesn't know what to believe. He's just kind of like looking around, like, oh, I don't know.
So
Cal is not
the issue with Sean is that in a situation like this, he's kind of useless. He's just a singer. We're doing everything but singing right now.
How big of a hole
matter.
could I make if I shoot it?
We're creating things to sing about.
There you go.
All right, boys.
Every
it's
man's
off
got to
we go.
jump in, make their worth.
And
All right, so we're digging a hole.
yeah, as we're digging and slowly exhausting ourselves, there will come a point where I'm like, guys, this isn't. We're not digging very much. It clearly, if it comes from the water, maybe the fire thing is a good idea. Maybe it might be worth revisiting. I'm not really sure, but like we could just put all the wood in like a giant circle and then just light it on fire and keep it in there as we just like shoot wooden things through it or something.
Oh, so like put gunpowder around a wooden ring?
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
Have we got gunpowder?
We have gunpowder on the ship.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. We just blow the thing up then. Why didn't you just tell us you had gunpowder?
They did.
It's for our cannons, and we did.
Just stick a barrel of gunpowder in the middle, and then light.
Why don't we use the gunpowder to make this hole?
Yeah,
Just
to get
blow up the earth.
We're still sold on this hole.
I think that we should use the gunpowder to blow it sky high.
Yeah, that seems to make the most sense. I'm starting to think that's a good idea.
Unfortunately, it depends on how much gunpowder we have, but it will be a good idea. Dynamite is pretty small. Like
Yeah, no,
if we could
barrel
just
of
dig
gunpowder
it
is
thin and far in, and then just pour it like in a straw, that would actually get a lot done.
Just let me stand where the gunpowder barrel is, and then as it chases me down, I'll run down the beach until it catches back up to the middle there. And then once it's standing over that barrel, all we have to do is just light the thing on fire using something. The wood sticks right here, something. And then by the time the fire actually reaches the barrel, explodes the pup, then it's gonna, if it doesn't die, then it's just sitting in a giant hole now. And then we keep shooting stuff at it.
So I can stop digging now?
Yeah, I think that's best.
What was the plan? You guys want to blow up a hole?
We're just gonna wait till it runs over the barrel, blow up the dog, and then hope that there's a big enough hole if it does survive.
So we need to get the gunpowder then.
Yeah, it sounds easy enough.
All right, very well. Then again, back to my previous plan. Let us go to our ship.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Perfect. So, after this 30-minute discussion, the walk through the forest leads to a hidden cove where the silver keel waits. Looks sleek, but pretty battered, and the sunlight glints off the patched hole. Tools and crates and drying herbs, they litter all the camp from long weeks of labor of them repairing their ship. Here it is.
Well, there you go.
The silver keel.
Oh, it's over there floating. It did great.
Like it?
Alright. Time to get on board.
Well,
Start walking to it.
can't. So you see this cove here is like surprisingly shallow. So it seems like the ship is somewhat beached. And also anchored to make sure it doesn't sway away. But you see everybody kind of starts making their way out towards the ship, walking through the water. And there's like like a ladder that you're able to climb, like a rope ladder to get up onto the hole. And he goes, well, this is it. This is the silver keel. It's what we have. It's been good to us. Unfortunately, we're not enough men to actually sail it on our own. But together, I think we could figure it out. So, while we're here, before it gets dark, let's go ahead and patch up the hole. I'll fix the hinge that needed to be fixed, and so everything is ready for when we get this power source. And we'll gather some of the gunpowder. We'll need it on the way out. But let's gather some of it, and we'll make our way back before dark so we can prep the shore and make sure that everything goes smoothly. What are your thoughts?
Have you ever seen it eat anything?
Yes. About 25 of us.
Ah, that's not bad.
So it's carnivore.
Well, it's bad. It's bad, but it ate 25 at once, or did it save some? Or
Well, no, we fought. We fought, and unfortunately, we
Overtime?
were ambushed by surprise in the middle of the night. See, we arrived here 6 weeks ago. Our ship, well, luckily we had that barrier shield thanks to Lisa here. That's why it's so important for us to be able to regenerate it on the way out. And we were able to not look like these. And he points around to like the distant shipwrecks all around that you can kind of see in the distance. The damage wasn't too terrible, enough for us to bring it back to its worth. But we didn't know what was happening here, and we camped out at the shore, just trying to gather materials, and it was getting late. And it struck in the middle of the night. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of men.
So where's the hole we got to patch?
So, you see that it's the big metal plate that holds the hole together at the front of the ship. That is basically the part that needed the most repair over here, this section here. And that's where you were able to gather that big metal plate right off the hull of another shipwreck. And,
cool.
you know, a rudder hinge and things like that. So, but we'll kind of speed through this, unless there's some sort of like dialogue you guys want to talk about. And
I'll be
You see that-
whatever help I can.
perfect. So, you help Lisa kind of construct the housing for this stabilizer. And it was shattered in the glass, and you see that she found some other glass and she's like putting it together and things like that. So you're just kind of helping her out, kind of fix everything back to pristine condition. As Jackson, you and Taryn and Garen are out fixing the hole and that metal plate. You see that Auric goes back to fix the rudder hinge, and Mina is like lighting fire as it starts getting dark to kind of illuminate a little bit more. And so you guys are all basically all hands on deck, literally trying to fix this ship, because it's your only hope out of here, unless you wanted to choose one of the smaller boats that you have ashore. And it seems like the safest passage out, at least. So, after everybody is kind of finishing up their work, you see Lisa goes, all right. She taps it and goes, with the power source installed, the shield will ignite. But without it, I just fear we'll be defenseless on the open sea.
Oh.
Anyways, it's getting dark. I think we should start heading back and prepare. So,
Better hurry before it gets too dark.
correct. So you start seeing that you can tell the sun is about to start moving downward. So it's not necessarily like actually setting just yet, but it is later on in the afternoon. It's been a few hours that you guys have been repairing the ship.
How much gunpowder do they have?
Let's roll for it. How much gunpowder do you need for a cannon?
Oh, real cannon? No, we're just trying to blow up a.
No, he's trying to figure out how much they would have.
Okay.
Correct. We're gonna Google it.
Oh, let's see. We could.
Much gunpowder for a cannon. Two ounces of powder for every inch of bore diameter.
A board diameter? What does that mean?
The bore. So it says, for example, a 12-pounder with a 4-inch bore cannon uses about half to 1 pound of powder.
Oh, okay.
While a 1-pounder can use about 2 to 3 ounces for lead ball. All right, so let's say they have probably... I'm going to roll for it. Wow. About 29 pounds of gunpowder.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you
Just a
see
few
that
pounds.
they start gathering these bags of gunpowder. And they basically start passing them around to see if we can at least bring about 10 pounds out to the shore.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Taryn
trying
goes-
to take some for Blarney.
Yeah,
true.
Taryn's like, I think...
You know, I have
think
any
this
in
might-
here. I didn't know anything about this device.
Yeah. Well, if you need some, obviously it is an expensive and scarce material around these places here, but
I have a
you
revolver.
could use right
I don't know
for your gun.
kind of revolver it is.
Hmm.
Oh, that I can. I don't know. I've never used. Do I have to put gunpowder into the end of this barrel and then fire the bullet? How do I?
If it's anything like our cannons, I suppose so.
Blarney
You
just
see
takes
that
a pinch.
none
and
of
starts-
them have any idea how to use like a hand pistol. At least a hand pistol like this. Lisa walks up and goes, "Yeah, that looks nothing like mine." And you see that she pulls out this like arcane glowing hand pistol. It looks like this steampunk futuristic thing. And she like opens it up and takes out this like green like vial and goes and closes it in and goes, "It's nothing like mine."
I have no idea what to do either of those things.
Would I know how to work it? I mean,
You probably would know a little bit, yeah, because you actually are proficient in martial ranged weapons. So
am I around this conversation or am I working?
no, I would say you guys are pretty gathered around, kind of grabbing all the bags of gunpowder, getting ready to head out.
While Blarney's just pouring gunpowder openly into a revolver.
No.
She did not
Grab the revolver. Maybe
pour it
I-
back into the
on this
barrel.
one. Do they have any bullets around the? They probably don't, since they don't even know what it looks like. But any guns or
No.
bullets in the ship?
Not on this ship, no.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna grab it out of Blarney's hand. Maybe I should hold on to this.
Hey.
I'm the most familiar with it. Just stay close when things get a little hairy.
He's looking into the barrel and stuff.
Yeah,
Love it.
keep
Perfect.
them safe, and we'll deal with the rest. Just Blarney, just back us up a bit, all right? I'll stay front and center.
I'll do what I can.
And Mina, if I don't know how you do with the blasts, but I mean, if you want to just be the one to carry some of the stuff in case there's like, maybe just stay away from it so that we don't blow it up early. That's kind of scary.
Mina, can you
Definitely. Yes.
light
I
a
can
fire
ignite
in
it,
a place
actually.
that you can't see?
Do you mean like this? And you see that she points and goes, and you see a firebolt shoot into the water. Like that?
From her?
From her, yeah. Like she casted
Well,
it.
that's a lot stronger than anything I can do. But I meant something more like this. And I take just like the tiniest pinch of gunpowder, and I go and I sprinkle it like on, I don't know, just on the ground behind a mast so I can't see it. And then I just tear like a little piece of string off my shirt. I put it on the end of it like it's a little candle. And then I just walk to the opposite end of it and I press the digitation on the wick, so to speak. Just light it on fire. And then there's just like a little like those little pop things you throw on the ground. Just
Yeah.
go,
Pop! You see it like pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, that's slick.
something like that. Are you able to do that stronger or from farther away?
Oh, yes, definitely. Well, definitely stronger. And further away, unfortunately, what you saw is what I have, and I can shoot that pretty directly onto a wick.
Right, but I couldn't see it. It was behind something. Do you have anything like that
Oh.
to just sort of transport a fire to a place for it to start somewhere without having to shoot it from yourself?
I can't, unfortunately. It all comes from me.
I was hoping we could feed it a barrel of gunpowder and just sort of inside.
That's right.
Well, if you
By the way-
can, would that not ignite the barrel?
It would. I could give it a shot. I would just have to be laying on top of the dog.
Oh, on top of the dog.
Yeah, I think we can do it. If it's made of lightning, then it'll do it itself.
That could be true. That could be
But then
true.
you
Get it
might
too
blow
close.
up the power source. You might destroy exactly what we need.
Isn't that whole thing supposed to be that powerful? If
I
it's
mean,
not powerful enough, then we just use the barrel anyway.
As the power source.
Yeah.
As a power source. We could just power the ship with gunpowder.
All right.
Our tiny amount of knowledge of the technology. No, it's so powerful.
Same thing, really.
Well, hopefully we don't destroy the source.
Our primitive minds just like.
Yeah, it's too easy.
We should be getting back. The sun's starting to sink in the sky.
Well, now we just need a really big thing for it to eat, like a tuna or something. We need.
We'll find something on the way.
Are there pigs on the island or anything? Something we can just stuff a bunch of gunpowder in?
I've hunted a couple things before. I'm sure there is.
It just needs to step on it. That might be true.
Yeah, as long as the barrel's just
From what I remember looking at it, did it have electricity just like popping off of it? Oh, yeah. We could just. Yeah, you're right.
So
We just have to put it on the ground.
think like, you know those kinetic electricity balls?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That like orb with like zzz, zzz, zzz.
Yeah.
Imagine that, but unencased.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
And
stand
he
on
is
the
the
barrel
orb.
and run. That's it.
Yo, does he create like a glass sidewalk as he walks down the sand all the time?
Yo, that's actually crazy.
That'd
but
be
no.
so sick. Just like one like around the whole place. That
Is pretty
so
cool. But no, he doesn't. All right.
Again,
Well,
I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna run away from the pup. He's gonna chase me. He's gonna light the barrel on fire. He's gonna explode. We'll die. We got the power source. It's easy.
It's easy.
All right.
And I'm gonna keep some for myself, actually. And I'm just gonna start taking like handfuls of gunpowder, and, like small amounts of cloth that I can find, just scraps of sail, keeping
Well
little
then.
bombs.
We should get going then. This seems like a much better plan than digging a hole. So
I think I need a new walking
let's
stick.
continue. Well, we're going in the forest. I could
Can
just
somebody,
find something for you.
please?
You see, like, they start lowering one of like the little safety boats, right? So they could put all the gunpowder on it, and they start kind of like moving out into the shore again, right? And as you guys get close to the tree line, you see that Oric breaks off like a piece of a branch, and he gives you a decent sized walking stick.
Nice.
And you guys continue. You
That'll
guys
do.
continue off to the shore.
Easy
And as you
ride.
guys prep your traps, we will set all that up during the break.
Nice.
All right. So we're going to take a quick break,
Nice.
and we'll come back for this battle with the shore stalker. All right.
All right.
I'll see you guys in like 10 minutes.
See you, Tim.
Hello, my friends. We are back from our break as we spent this time discussing how they are going to fight off this shore stalker monster that they're encountering. So last we left off, we were able to reunite in the shipwreck and disperse some of the weapons that were found. We were able to find bolts for the crossbow. We found the gun that only had one bullet in it. And they were able to come up with a plan after a long discussion and changing their minds. They were able to come up with a plan to go back to the, not the Gilded Fang, go back to the Silver Keel and repair what they had of it, as well as gather about 10 pounds of gunpowder and create a plan, which we will be starting with over on the shore. So, as we return to the shore, everybody is carrying their loads of gunpowder that they have, and bringing it over to the shore to try and plan out exactly what it is that you guys wanted to do. So, would you guys mind explaining to the viewer as you guys go ahead and disperse your plan? You're muted.
Oh, you're muted, yeah.
My bad. We were being quiet
There you
for
go.
the recap. Okay.
So the goal is essentially to separate into just like 4 bags with some left over, so that we can run along the shore and just have this thing ignite each of the bags as it goes along. Actually, you said there was 10 pounds. We'll do 2 bags. We'll just do 2 bigger explosions, and then we'll each carry some like small like grenades on hand, basically, so that if the bags aren't enough, we all just lob a grenade at it and it insta explodes on it.
Great. So I don't remember exactly what it was that I used as my math, but I believe the explosion from the cannon that Blarney shot from, I believe did about 3d6 damage. So,
Was that with his magical pot protecting his legs?
So it 3d6 base damage, and then all the minuses and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
blah.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha. Making sure.
so if you guys, so that I would say that's about a pound of gunpowder. That would do about 3d6.
Cool.
So if you're making these plants, these 2 1 pound or 2 pound plants, huh?
Wait, when you did the conversion, wasn't it like ounces for like a 1 pound ball?
Well, it wasn't
was-
a 1 pound ball.
Yeah. For a cannonball, it's a lot more than a pound. So then those ones, it was a pound of gunpowder to shoot a whole cannonball.
Yeah, so about a pound of gunpowder per cannon explosion. So if you're using 2 of the pounds to create these 2 like mat traps, right? Where exactly would you guys want those traps? Let's lay them out.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, at the choke point, right?
Yeah, so definitely like, yeah, 1 at the choke, and then 1 just like a little bit further down.
Maybe towards the tree line, if it's gonna run towards, because we're gonna be hiding in the trees, right?
Yeah, that seems smart. So towards the tree line, on like the end of that stack of wood, so that we can like get to a whole different point,
like,
and I can just run back towards
here?
them. Yeah. And
Cool.
we'll divvy it up in thirds, because that's a total of, what, 30 d6 then? So we'll say, like, 10 d6 worth in one bag, 10 d6 in the other, and then 1 d6 worth on each of our person.
Woof. 10d6 in each one. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying to
Wait,
do
1d6? No, it was 1
That's
pound.
gonna be a.
Well, I'm saying whatever the amount.
Oh, whatever that amount. Okay, I see.
Equal to that many d6s.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So probably around there, right? 10d6. 10d6.
Yeah, look at that. That's perfect.
And each of you has what, like 1d6 bag?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so it's like a third of a pound in each of our bags. So that's a good.
Yeah, that's perfect. And it's gonna be easy to ignite if this thing's got a permanent field of electricity around it. Like, you can miss by a long shot and it's still gonna blow up. So as long as everyone just holds on to that, they can deal just an additional 10d6 instantly.
All right, very well. So you see that Taryn steps up and goes, very well. So let's take our positioning and let's get ready for sundown. What do you say,
Easy
man?
enough.
And women.
I
And they
guess
start
I'll
dispersing.
lay on the sand. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay over the first bag and just start making like snow angels in the sand.
I'm gonna climb as high as I can into the top of a tree with my light body.
See-
Hopefully, that's pretty high.
Darren's gonna hide behind there. Auric is gonna hide back here.
Oh, but he's not my character with a climb speed. That's the other bard.
You see Lisa is going to probably hide back there. Sorry,
I
I'm
want
still
to hide
sinking.
on this side of it in case it gets scared from the explosion and tries to run back.
Cool. Okay, and then Mina is going to find a spot here with Lisa. Sean? Are you there, Sean?
I am going to set myself up.
Is that the sound effects that I
Where
hear?
I belong
Yep.
best.
It's shipwrecks.
Nice. There you go.
If we camp out and are mostly resting for over an hour, I'm gonna finish off our what would basically be a short rest with an encouraging song to give a couple of people that heroic inspiration.
That's
All right. Who do you want to point that to?
I'm gonna go both of our fighty fighters this time. So we're gonna go with actually,
Tristan, you
Psych.
moved
I'm
your
gonna give
camera.
one to that freaking orc, man. Auric the orc. I'm gonna give one to Orc the orc, and one
Cool.
to Jackson.
So one to Auric and one to Jackson.
Yeah,
What is
Very
that
well.
again?
it's basically the new version of inspiration. You can just use it to reroll any roll, like at all.
D6?
Any D20 roll. Sorry,
Oh,
you just
a
reroll it.
reroll. Gotcha. Okay.
I think you have to take whatever the new one is, though.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it is a little bit different. So with the so yeah,
Alright.
honestly, I guess I can't take those initially, but I can take the Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
Very
So that
well.
would be helpful.
I'll be able to. I
So-
won't supply those until we're there because it'll last as long as I don't think.
Let's give a big overview of positionings here. Where everybody's at. All right.
It's good, but yeah, sure.
Cool. So, as the sun continues to lower, it becomes nighttime.
Nice.
You see the moon rise, and you start hearing distant noises. Very nostalgic to you, Blarney, at this point.
Nice.
Not true. God, he's shaking again.
Yikes.
There's just a tree branch up high that's shaking around,
I'm
rustling.
gonna be. I'm in front of the woman like this.
Perfect.
Oh wait, Nick, why are you so far? I just realized you're way south from everyone.
Because if the explosion scares it instead of it going forward, I want
That's crazy.
to be in its
Got
way.
it. All right, I'm gonna have to wrap around this whole construct then to get back to you, because you're our other fighter guy. This is crazy.
Nah, he's gonna come and flank it.
Sorry. Yeah, yep.
All right. Well,
He'll be with us.
I'm gonna just hold the ability to. I'm gonna use kinetic jaunt once I see the creature, and I'm gonna hold on to my little bag grenade once it gets. Got it.
What does that do? Kinetic jaunt.
Kinetic jaunt just really gives me a speed boost. It's I can move through the space of another creature, and it doesn't count as difficult terrain. I get a 10 movement speed increase, and I don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Wow. That's epic.
Yeah, so I can just move past this thing without any issue whatsoever. Hence why I'm the decoy here.
Nice. So, Terran, before the sun finally sets, he goes, "Don't move a muscle." And you hear the distant roar as from the far east, in this little cove off to the side, you start seeing the waves begin to move in a strange formation.
Oh no, why didn't I dig a hole?
And this light begins to come out from under the shore.
Oh, it just comes out from here. That's crazy. Sick.
As out steps out this monster.
Yeah, I
It
know
looks
you would
different.
come out that way.
It looks different than you thought, Blarney. It looks almost like skeletal.
Oh.
It looks almost skeletal with this glowing organ right in the center of its chest. And as it rises up onto the shoreline, you start seeing the sand and parts of coral and the ocean begin to rise and form this carcass that hardens with this energy.
Nice.
You see that the energy is just like Blarney had witnessed before, is glowing in veins all around him. And his eyes are sharp with lightning. He begins to start stalking.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like warming up on the shore, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna take one last sip of my now very cold lightning tea, and I'm just gonna point him out like, yeah, come on, Guppy Puppy, that's it.
So,
Oh, you're right in the middle of the thing.
I want everyone to roll initiative.
Very well.
Easy enough.
However, right before all this, as soon as I saw it, sorry, I wanted to just give myself resistance.
Nice.
Viva la resistance.
All right.
6.
1 second. I'm gonna go one by one.
It's crazy. We're bards. We should all have decent dexterity, but even this, we all like. We never.
It's just been a little bit.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Robert, our
Blarney.
production guy, says we should poke it.
Yeah, buddy.
Blarney.
Oh,
4.
Nice.
We got a very nice comment on YouTube from Nick Day Official that says, "You guys are so handsome."
What's up, Nick? How you doing? All right, Jackson.
17.
Cal.
yeah, it's moving. I got a 10.
Sean.
I got a 6.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh, sick.
everybody's killing it here. Okay.
I mean, a 17, that was good. That was actually, yeah.
So,
That's why I
obviously,
thought it
you
was
can
pretty up.
choose not to do anything this round. It's up to you, right? To continue with
Actually-
the plan.
That was the exact amount of readiness to get into a fight in order all our characters are. That was precisely how ready for a
Awesome.
fight we all are.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So-
back out of the kind of danger zone a little bit, but still in perfect line of the creature.
Okay, perfect. So, Terran is up first. He is actually not going to do anything. In fact, nobody's going to do anything because they're waiting on your move, Cal, to see what happens.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just still bobbing. Come on, Pop. Let's hit it. Bitch, you're hungry, eh? And I'm just gonna start waving my hand at it.
Jackson, do you do anything?
I'm gonna just creep up closer to where I can see that a little bit better. That's
Okay.
all.
I'm gonna try to whisper, other side. I'm gonna run that way. Go around the other side.
All right. I'm trying to fit everything in the map here. So next is going to be the monster.
There we go. That's how I do it.
So you notice that as this monster rises from the shore, the fog thickens once more, like it was when you first came in. And he lets out a large roar and immediately charges to get as close as he can to Cal.
Nice. Just gonna be clowning it the whole way. You sound disgusting. You look disgusting, you ugly bald dog.
All right, he gets about 40 feet in,
Incredible.
and that's going to be the end of his turn.
Low for such a big pop.
Next is Cal.
He doesn't damage?
Sean, you're on deck.
Makes me nervous. What are they doing?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna
Cal.
be holding my kinetic jump, waiting to dart past, wielding my little pseudo hand grenade here still.
Beautiful. Next, Sean, Blarney, you're on deck.
Okay, one
Is
second.
anyone trying to do anything? Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing anything. We're waiting.
Okay,
All right.
this is gonna take a DM decision.
Okay.
I can communicate telepathically with people
Okay.
in their heads, and I was going to cast Vicious Mockery, but telepathically.
Goodness.
Telepathically.
Yeah, so instead of me screaming it and then him hearing the direction it's coming from, it would just be in his head. Is that possible?
So I don't think
What
so. Because it requires an actual vocal component to cast.
Verbal component.
Yes, verbal. Well.
I like it.
Relating to or in the
It's
form
not
of
here.
words.
Telepathically, it technically falls under the verbal. And what more psychic damage is it if the voice, the crazy voice in your head
So,
starts saying bad things?
Check it out. Telepathy is not verbal, it
It's
says.
not?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, it's good.
must have had that.
We're still talking about
So-
that.
Telepathy is the direct transference of thoughts between people without the use of conventional senses.
All right, there you have it.
It's considered a form of extrasensory perception. It is not a verbal or audible form of communication.
Cool.
So there you go.
Cool. Then I'm casting Dissonant Whispers.
All right. What does that entail?
One creature of your choice that you can see within range hears a discordant melody in its mind. The target makes a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction. if available, to move as far away from you as it can, using the safest route.
It's really effective, this thing.
All right, it has nothing to fight against that. You said Dissonant Whispers?
Yep.
So I roll a Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
I
Casting
rolled
it
a
on the second.
9.
All right, I win. 4d6 psychic damage. Rolling it.
Roll for it.
Nice.
14.
Gotta kill this thing before it even reaches me. That was-
14.
That was good.
One second.
Come on, you ugly pup. You stupid dog.
So, you said it uses its reaction to go move away?
To move away from my direction in the safest route possible. So I'm going to also use my movement to move one. Use to move. I'm gonna move over there on that side.
There you go.
This one.
Right here. So get
All
away
right.
from me, boy.
Okay, so it's gonna move.
So now you're forced to move into the direction of those two traps.
25, 30,
Solid.
40.
Okay.
Alright,
Well played.
so there he is.
I smell you
well.
wet dog from here.
All right, so next is Blarney. Anything?
Nope. I'm waiting.
All right. Top of the round. It's Terran. All the NPCs are going to pass and wait to see what happens.
Good.
Jackson, do you do anything?
Yeah, I can't help myself. I'm gonna run out here, get a peek at it, and I am going to verbally.
Jackson, your mic is weird. Does anybody else get that?
Yep.
My
Yeah,
mic-
he's definitely quieter than before the session.
Yeah, it's being a little weird. I'd get a little closer if anything.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery. I'm gonna take a peek at it, and I'm not really good at like bad mouthing people, so I'm just gonna say, "You're a bad dog." Bad dog.
Okay.
That's amazing stuff, but
What
Jack,
happens?
that might have been too far.
What's
At
the
least
distance of that?
Subtle enchantments. One hear you with advantage target. So
Yeah, I
14
missed like
points.
most of that.
Wisdom saving throw 12.
Say it again.
Said it requires a wisdom saving throw of 12.
Got it. All right, he's gonna roll wisdom again.
Poor thing. See what we got.
Wow. I'm gonna change my dice again. He rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Very well. So he failed. What happens?
And he's gonna take 3 damage.
3?
Like it.
Did he say 3?
Yeah. 3.
Got it. 3 damage, and then what happens? That's it?
And then he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Oh, very well. That's good. That's good.
That's great.
All right. Next is the Shore Stalker. So he sees everything going on around him, and he is going to charge in your direction.
Let's go. There you go.
Which also explodes upon impact. As he's charging and roaring and running, you're seeing the static electricity like basically crawl on the ground below him as well. And as soon as he goes over that patch, Well, there it goes. So what was that? 10d6?
MD6, yeah.
My goodness.
Let's go.
You can roll that
Let's
on
go.
the
2,
stream,
3,
right?
4,
How do
5,
you make
6,
that
7, 8, 9, 10.
It's 100%
Here we
forward.
go. That's his roar of pain with
Yeah.
41
Courage.
damage.
Too easy.
Wow.
Okay.
My goodness. So you're seeing now pieces of his carcass are like shattering off, and the electricity is even wilder than it was before. And he is going to look around, and you see there's something a little bit different in his look at this point. And he's going to cast Fog Surge. So he's going to exhale this charged mist. So as he goes and inhales, you see all the fog starts like streaming into his mouth, and he just out everywhere. And in a 20-foot radius from him, are you in a 20-foot radius from him?
Yeah, it's just me.
So Cal, make a DC 14 con save.
Easy. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna choose to use a good old luck point on that one. It's not going well. I don't remember the rulings currently on the current setup of how many things I can use in one turn, so I'm going to leave it there to be safe. But that's a grand total. Yeah, 5. That's a grand total of 5.
Oh, lovely.
Or 6, I guess, really. So definitely not being the DC.
At this moment, this stormy fog that comes out of his mouth is heavy obscurement for 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
And you take 10 lightning damage.
Ah, nice.
And you are blinded until the end of his next turn.
Whoa.
Cool.
That's crazy. Okay. Okay.
Alright, let me do my other constitution save to determine if I can maintain concentration.
True.
10. I cannot. Well, I guess I wouldn't have activated it until after that meeting, technically. That's fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just be running blind. That's really it.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's not
Terrifying.
anything. Yeah, it's gonna be a little scary, but I think that's fine. I'll take that.
Anything that is ranged and that requires sight around him is now at disadvantage.
Cool.
All right. So that was all on his turn, right? On the monster
That was
turn?
his turn. Now it's
All right, I
Cal.
think then. Wait, hold on. So then, can we all do whatever we were holding, or
Sure.
I don't know that I could have thrown anything that far. So I think,
Yeah.
and we saw that he was coming from the opposite direction. So I think the new move would have been to try to lure him this way now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna do a minor illusion of. Oh man, I don't know. He can probably see just fine through his own fog. I'm gonna do a minor illusion of in the middle of the next trap, Cal's voice calling out more dog insults to him.
Cal's
Come on.
voice towards the
Yeah.
next trap.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't have my dice with me.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You don't have to do. Yeah, you'll probably wreck my. Yeah, I think my DC for my illusion is just like a 14 or something. Yeah, it's a 14
Okay.
on
Cool.
on wisdom, which it probably has a good wisdom. Dogs are usually have good perception.
Cool. So, well, moving on. Then anybody else want to do their held action?
Was that fog thing an attack?
It was an attack,
Mine-
yes.
Mine's just booking it.
Yeah, disadvantage.
But it wasn't a hit.
It wasn't a 2-hit attack.
It was a
yeah.
save.
Okay. That-
Yeah. So He's still holding on to that disadvantage.
Yeah, mine's just booking at full speed towards where the like past the next trap. Granted, I'm now blinded, so do with that what you will. I don't know what that means for trying to full sprint.
Oh, you want to try to run in this direction?
Oh yeah, I'm still trying to run past. I was just facing
Oh my
it,
goodness.
waiting for it, just doing my thing with the.
Are you running
kinetic
past
jump.
him to the
Yeah,
next
with
trap?
kinetic jump.
Okay, cool. And you don't provoke opportunity attacks?
Correct.
Got it.
I'm wicked
I would
fast.
say. I mean, you were literally holding your ground, planning your route this entire time.
Yeah, for sure. But in my comp, I would like to try to slide under his legs, even blinded.
Roll acrobatics with disadvantage.
Okay.
Get over here, you mangy mutt.
What's the DC on that?
Mangy mutt. Yeah.
The DC on that is
Washington.
going to be like a 13.
13? Oh, too easy. You kidding me? Alright, yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna use a luck point right off the bat just to neutralize the disadvantage. And then I'm just gonna roll flat and see what happens. That's a nat 20, good sir.
Oh my goodness. You guys watch as Cal, who's like confused because he
Just
can't
eyes
see anything.
closed. Not even
Eyes
at
closed.
this point.
Decides to start sprinting towards the obscured area, which makes no difference to him because everything's obscured area.
Exact same superpowers.
And you guys see nothing for a minute until you see Cal sliding on the floor like a baseball player reaching home, coming out of this obscured fog. And he just whoom, gets back up and continues running as far as he could. Go ahead and place yourself.
Yeah, it's gonna be a grand total of 80 feet. Yeah, I can easily reach that. I'm gonna climb to the top of that rock.
Perfect.
And I'm just gonna stand there with my hands right side.
I am going to say roll perception at disadvantage.
Done deal.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
The first one was good.
All right. Yeah, the first one was a nat 20, but because it's a disadvantage, that's instead going to be a 12.
Man, I don't know.
Okay.
Man. You can just use another luck point just because that allows you to pick out of all of them.
Yeah.
So
Guaranteed another nat 20 with your eyes closed.
Yeah, I'll take
So
it. I'll choose that luck point. I'll go with Joel's plan. So that's going to be a second nat 20.
my
while
goodness.
blinded.
all right. So there you go, doing a Splinter Cell trick. You slide under like James Bond and you start running. You run past the trap and you somehow remembered the distance to reach that rock as you just like leaped right over and stand at the top. But you're facing the wrong way.
Nice.
Incredible. I'll be spinning every which way, honestly. I'll just be
There you
waiting
go.
for years to come.
Nice. Sean, your turn.
All right. Well, I'm really far away, so I'm kind of limited in the things that I can do.
Yeah.
Let me see if there's any cool bonus actions I got here.
John.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna debuff it then.
Nice. I think there's a standing chance.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay, so unsettling words, does it have a distance?
No.
Oh, it does. 60 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you reach?
So let me see.
I don't think you can.
No, but I can dash and then reach.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Is it a bonus action? Why did I say
Bonus
that?
action. Oh my goodness, I'm 120 feet away from it. I can't
Wow.
dash and then reach.
That though?
Oh wow, yeah, it's exactly what you'd have to do. Yeah, you have to dash. heavy.
Yeah, well, you can go like up towards me and then still have like you could just like if you're at where I'm at, you can still reach it with 60 feet.
So right here. Yeah, but I was very far away.
Yeah, you'd still be
I was,
dying.
like, all the way over there. So, okay, I was able to get
Yeah, right.
to. I was able to get to 60 feet now, and I'm going to use Unsullied Words as a bonus action. So one of my bardic inspirations, and you'll have to subtract this dice from your next saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
Bardic inspiration for 1d6. All right, here it goes. 5. Oh, that's rough. All right, somebody hit it with something it's gonna have to save because now he has to subtract 5 from his saving throw.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, what an absolute debuff that sucks.
That's dope. Hold on a sec.
You're messing this thing up.
All right. Blarney.
I'm just still roasting.
Oh man, I'm going to first of all give a bardic inspiration to Cal for sure. That guy's in the middle of it. It's nuts. I sent a thing of what all my bardic inspirations can do, so you can read that. But yeah, that's craziness. Okay, then for my main action, I don't even know. This is crazy. I don't have a gun anymore. I'm going to. Ooh, what does this cost? Hold on. One second. I should have already read this, but. No, it's at range of touch. Okay. Oh, man. My turn came sooner than I thought it would.
You're at the very end of a massive list.
I am going to. Oh, hold on. That's the one. All right. Yeah. I'm going to once again use my new signature move, Blarney's Mischief. Sorry, April's Mischief is what we call it. April's Mischief. I'm going to fill a 20-foot cube, so it's basically just the center of where the trap area is, with one of the following effects. And I will roll for that. D4. So whenever he enters into the cube on his turn, it'll do one of these things. It looks like it will do bouquets of flower appear all around, and each creature in the cube must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be blinded at the start of my next turn as the flowers spray water in their faces. That's amazing. Will that work?
And remember to subtract 5 from your dexterity saving throw.
Wait, so right here?
Oh yeah, true.
You said when it comes to or now?
No, it'll be in the trap area.
Okay, so once it gets there, he'll blind it to keep it there, basically.
Yeah.
He's blinded. He's what? Say it again?
So, whenever he enters the trap area, if he continues to chase Cal, it will set off my little like clown flowers that shoot in your eyes and blind you. And so he has to make a dexterity saving throw to try to not be blinded.
Ah. Okay. Very well. Is that it?
Yep, that was everything.
All right, so now all the NPCs. You see that everybody else is holding their position until the second explosion, except Auric.
There he is.
Auric is like, oh, I want to get me some of that. And he decides to...
Oh, he's out of his mind.
Oh, he's about to get blown up.
Sprint
Yeah.
out.
Please tell me he's not that dumb.
He was scared of it before.
He's gonna go straight into the blast zone. This is great.
Please tell me he's not that dumb.
He has been
This is
done.
phenomenal.
Boy, oh boy.
It's like a perfect 60 feet right into the blast zone here. This is about to be so good.
Oh my.
He better have a dope weapon on hand. I'm about to
So you...
carry Mina as a shield. Oh,
Okay. So you see he just stands behind that rock getting ready for his position because there's nothing he can do to actually reach.
Okay.
Smarter than I
but
thought.
he takes out his weapon for the first time as it starts to glow. And it's a giant breaker's great axe. And he holds on to it, ready to pounce on this thing as soon as it nears close.
Nice.
All right.
So
next
can I just
is-
rephrase how I did mine? I just want it to be ready so that it sets off with the trap.
Cool.
I have the idea. I don't want it
got
to
it, got it.
while we're sitting around there. I don't care.
Awesome.
Got it. All right. Next, Jackson.
Can you hear me okay?
Somewhat. Don't speak too fast.
You said if I try to attack with that distance, right?
If you try to attack it, yes. From a distance, yes, definitely.
Okay. Still gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to make it death.
Make it what?
Death.
Death.
DEAF.
Very well. Go for it.
That's second level minus deafness. So Constitution saving throw 12.
Okay.
Cool.
Con saving
get?
throw of 12 minus 5. Constitution.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't think that's cutting it.
I'm sure it has a good constitution, but it's not gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, it evens out to a 5.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a
That's
scary count.
rough. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I knew
Thank
I
you
had
to Sean.
Goodness gracious.
Subtract 5. That sucked. All right. So he is now deaf.
Would he
So
have
he's
passed
dead.
it without the subtraction?
No.
Yeah, you're doing a
No.
good 10.
So he's passed it less.
He just passed it way
Make it
less.
hard, man.
He's so
So now I
deaf
need
right
to
now.
rely
Nice.
on sight. Because it's death.
Say it again?
All I'm going to do now is just run towards this, towards the wood. That's my turn.
All right, cool. Next is the monster. So, oops, what did I do? He is going to move forward towards Cal.
Nice. Attaboy. Just gonna blow up smithereens.
Actually, he's gonna move back towards Jackson.
Dang.
So, as he's getting ready to pounce over to Cal, he feels in the ground a movement come up behind him. As you don't see at all, but he turns his face, and now you just see the glowing eyes through the fog staring right at you, Jackson. And he is going to move right up to you, which triggers Blarney's. What does it do?
No, he does not trigger mine. Mine's waiting for him to step into the other trap. He's totally fine. He messed it
okay.
up.
So you had it up here. You had it
Yeah,
up here.
yeah.
Got it. So it doesn't trigger. Perfect. So he's gonna go straight to Jackson, and he's going to attack. He's going to make 2 attacks.
That's gonna be rough. That's gonna hit. Minus.
Doesn't he have a minus to hit situation right now? Or did that fade? I want to give him a minus to hit.
Minus to hit?
Was it Jackson that gave him a minus to hit?
He's got disadvantage, right?
Does 17 hit? Wait. He has
Does
a
he have-
disadvantage on the first one, right? Does 11 hit?
No.
All right. So that first, you see that he like lunges at you and tries to bite at you and misses completely.
Nice.
Next.
Oh boy.
Does
Actually,
a 15 hit?
Can I throw in another thing? Oh no, he's only deaf. Never mind, I never minded him. He's good. You good? I'm sorry. 15.
Does a 15 hit? All right. So you see his tail swing behind him. As he gets closer, you're in the fog now. So you're in the fog, and you start seeing this shadow come close to you as his tail swings around and smacks you. And you are going to take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And make a strength save.
I'm gonna use Joel's inspiration.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
18.
Sick.
15?
21.
Wow. Wow.
I rolled.
All right, so you
Heck yeah, man.
see this tail just whacks right at you, and for a moment you slam your back against the wood, which is what gives most of that damage as well. But you're able to catch your footing and stay on your feet.
Nice.
And that
What
is
is-
going
what should
to
it do?
be.
There you
What's
go.
up?
Sorry, no, I'm hearing. I'm listening. Go ahead.
That is going to be his turn. Next is going to be Cal.
Man. So he is 60 feet from me now, right? Okay.
Something like that.
I'm gonna call out to Jack first and foremost. Like, man, the whole thing was that I was supposed to be decoy. Jack. And while giving him a hard time, just point at me or something. Make sure he can see this one. And I'm just purely listening. I'm gonna be like, "What? You don't think I can hear you running away, you pansy?" And I'm gonna try to fire off my light crossbow.
Too bad he's deaf.
Oh
And-
yeah.
Here.
All right, go
Give
for
him
it.
love.
Shoot.
Yeah, we've
So-
stopped our ability to do all
I am blind,
sound-based
for the
attacks.
record, I believe still, unless something.
Wow.
stops
Okay,
everything.
you're gonna have massive disadvantage if you
Yeah,
try
that's
to shoot
definitely
your crossbow.
advantage. Yeah.
Okay, because he's at like quarter cover behind this wooden
So his
thing.
disadvantage and his AC is up.
Yeah. So, and
That's what it
it's
looks like.
already disadvantaged because he's still obscured for that minute.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's the same thing though.
Okay,
He's
I'm
blind.
blinded.
Yeah, it's the same disadvantage.
So, like, are you still gonna want to shoot it?
I guess I'm gonna want to shoot it.
Perfect. All right. So, roll to hit, but his AC. Okay. And you are. You are going to have a. You're going to have disadvantage and a -2.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Like
Disadvantage.
double disadvantage stack.
-2. Why not?
Go
Let's
for
go.
it. If you hit this, bro,
Let me double check something. Yeah, I still got the other
that'll
thing.
be crazy.
Oh, hold on a second. I am very curious about. We have so many fun new little things now.
You got a bardic inspiration for me too.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Alright, first roll is just a 9. Second one is much, much worse. At a natural 3. But hold on one second. Let me see something. Yeah, I'm gonna use my little fancy luck thing, the new form of inspiration,
Okay, the heroic inspiration.
and hopefully that one can save my butt here. So this
Also, this is one where he has to take whatever this roll is.
Yeah, exactly.
That's better.
Okay. So it's gonna be a 13
Plus.
plus
then a miss.
actually light crossbow. Is that Dex?
I never know this one. I think it is. I don't know though. Yeah, it could be strength. It's not strength. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so then that's a plus 6. So 13 plus 6 minus 2, so plus 4, so that's a 17 to hit. Ooh, how high is this thing's AC though?
Well, you can decide if you want to add the Bardic Inspiration after it misses.
Oh, okay, it's too easy. Yeah, that's a 17 to hit then so far while blinded.
All right. So
How's
you
that do?
just listen and you aim. Right? And Jackson, as this thing is whipping its tail at you, for a brief moment, it turns and its face comes out of that fog. And you just hear this roar as the bolt hits him in the chest. And yeah, how much damage do you make?
Nice.
Heck yeah.
My goodness, even blinded, bro.
Guess it's just a lucky shot, And that is... Oh man, it's been so long since I've used regular weapons. That still gains my... No, not on that one, right?
On a crossbow? I never know. I don't think it does get a bonus. I'm not sure though. I don't know, but it's not. It's dexterity based. The whole point is it's aim based, right? I'm always confused.
Wait, you're not blinded, actually. You're not blinded anymore. It was the end of his next turn. So you weren't blinded. Anyways, you hit it, so that's fine.
Okay. Either way. Then that's just going to be 3 points of piercing damage.
Perfect. So he actually takes 1 point of piercing damage.
What a bomb.
Now,
All right. Noted.
Sean,
Yes, ma'am.
your turn.
My turn. Alright, let's go fire. Man, he likes to stay far away from me. I don't like that. But it's okay. How messed up is he?
You can't tell. He's completely obscured.
Oh, true.
Oh, and I can't see him?
You cannot. All you see is this lightning storm inside this fog cloud.
Crap, that's hard. Okay. Those are my spells require sight.
There you go. You can... Well... Yeah, I guess with sight, that's a tricky one. Wouldn't even be disadvantaged because you don't see him. You just can't cast it.
Yeah, you just can't do that. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I think every single spell requires seeing them.
Yeah.
Or for him to be able to hear you, that's tough.
Yo, actually, yeah.
Or that.
It does not help us to deafen it, apparently.
Man.
Well, I have ways to get him to hear me.
Okay.
Nice, okay. Fancy.
But it doesn't count as verbal.
Goodness, again, sight. Okay, well then, I'm gonna use the time to buff up some friends.
Perfect.
I can see Cal.
Yes. Who's standing upon the rock.
I'm still in the air, excited about my shot that I still had my eyes closed for.
And I can reach him too. So
You weren't even blinded. You just had your eyes closed.
I'm gonna go to Cal. Is the rock really high up?
No, not really,
Can I
no.
touch him? Being next to the rock.
You could touch him.
Okay,
Oh, wait.
Pat.
Oh, what it's cooking.
I'm gonna put my hand on him, and I'm gonna say, Cal, what do you desire? Strength, dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma?
I guess dexterity always.
It doesn't matter what you just.
Well, then be faster. And I'm casting Enhance Ability.
Nice.
My goodness. Basically a Sonic running around over here.
So now you have
He's the Flash.
Advantage on everything that has to do with
Dexterity.
Checks and stuff.
Careful, don't go too fast or your skirt might rise.
and then in that same vein, I'm going to also give him a Bardic Inspiration.
All right.
Yeah, this thing's not touching me.
So I'm gonna make it like, and if you try to hit it, it's like guaranteed to hit at this point.
Cool. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Great. Blarney.
Oh man, I'm gonna start climbing down just like so poorly. Yeah, I'm gonna start climbing down the tree. I'm probably pretty high up. I don't even know if I'll be able to get like sideways. Actually, I should have started that earlier. Yeah, I'll just start making my way down the tree.
Lovely.
And then I will do another Bardic Inspiration. Who else is in that area now? Let me do one for Sean because Cal still got his. Yeah, so Bardic Inspiration for Sean Gully, and I will. Oh, man, it's so far away from me. I can't do anything. I'm just gonna continue to do. I'll just call out to it myself. I'll just oi. There's so much more food over here. Not me in particular, but come this way. Just trying to get its attention.
I think he's still deaf.
Oh yeah, and you know what? I don't think I know that. So to be fair, I will make that mistake.
Perfect.
I'll absolutely do that.
Perfect.
And I'll call that my whole. I'll dash. That's what I'll do. So I'll try to get all the way down the tree, and maybe I'll just like walk a few feet towards them.
All right.
No, I won't get that close. I don't think I'd be successfully able to get that close.
Cool.
So,
we'll go like there.
Yeah.
Very well. Next is Taryn, and he goes, "What happened to the plan? Were we not meant to wait for the other explosion?"
Yeah, we're still sticking with it. Everyone just come hide behind me or something.
He's not even aiming this way anymore.
Yeah, I just shot him. Give him a second. He's just a little slow.
I called him over. It's gonna work.
All right, so
Bad boy.
He's gonna reach all the way over here.
Nice. There you go.
Actually, he's gonna dash. No, he's gonna stay there. Okay. Garen is going to stay exactly where he is. No, he's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He's gonna dash all the way over here. Lisa, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she cannot reach him. My goodness.
Nice. I'm just gonna tell her to stay put anyway. I'm gonna say, they said we didn't have enough manpower. That means that we have just enough woman power currently. We can't lose out on you two now. Just stay there, stay safe.
You talk too much, Cal. And then it's Mina's turn, and Mina is going to come 5, 10.
She's going to the bomb next.
15, 20, 25, 30, and is going to stay around there as well. As everyone is gathering, Darren is going to stay hiding behind that wooden hole part there. And Auric just cannot help himself. And he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to wait right here. Jackson, you're up.
Oh, I've been thinking.
Jackson, you should ride it.
Mm-hmm.
What? Ride it? If I can get up there.
Man, what's going on with your mic?
It's the noise canceling.
It is struggleicious.
It helps if you had headphones on.
Give me 1 sec.
Oh no, on his turn.
Sorry, he's as fast as Cal. We're good.
There it is.
Look familiar?
There you go.
Hey, wow, that sounds good too. Was that did that already change? Oh no, did it just cut out yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me get there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that gun that I got.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, he is.
And I whip out my gun. Freaking
And I am going to shoot it.
Yes.
I don't know the specs on that gun though, so what?
Let me see.
Hold it stick.
First off, ranged weapons, I believe, are a disadvantage within 5 feet.
Yeah, that is true.
Still dope though.
It's a gun though.
It's still sick. For some reason, still disadvantage within 5 feet. Yeah. Let me see.
That's a good question. I feel like guns should
It
be
is
like
1d10 piercing. I mean, and it is going to be disadvantage. It's ranged 30/90.
You would know that if that affects your decision making. I feel like that would be like a
He
fair
would know that, yeah.
Okay, well then guess who's gonna rage?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna rage. And then I'm going to attack with my rapier.
I actually have a great weapon thing that I
The
just realized,
Jackal.
but I can't use it.
Jackal is here. The 17 hit.
17 hits.
So 1d8 plus 5.
Heck yeah, dude.
What kind of damage?
Piercing.
All right.
Six plus 5, 11.
Did he say 11?
11.
All right, he's going to take 5.
And it says if I hit a creature with a rapier, I deal damage to it. You have advantage on your next attack roll against the creature before the end of your next turn.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna hit it and try to run towards the other
Ooh.
trap.
All right, go for it. And he takes an opportunity attack.
Yeah, but I'm raging now, so I don't care as much.
Nice.
So, wait, what happens if you're raging again?
I have like
Resistance.
resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Okay. Whoa, which, by the way, hold on. When you pierced him, make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Heck yeah.
Jeez, man. 20.
20. Wow.
He had advantage.
Great.
Yeah.
Very cool. So you see that as soon as your rapier went through his carcass, you see that a jolt of lightning just went around your rapier, but you were able to get out of there super quick and make your way out. And on the way out, he is going to bite at you. Does a 20 hit?
I think so.
And he is going to... Excuse me.
That'd be the name of Jacques.
He's going to hit you for
Rapier.
14 piercing damage.
I'm resistant piercing damage, so that's
That would be 7. And 5 lightning damage when he bites you. You good?
yes, like 9 health left.
Nice.
And now it's the Shore Stalker's turn.
Real quick,
We're also
he has to, at the end of its turn, the target has to repeat the save to be death.
Repeat the save to be death. What kind of save was it?
It is a Constitution 12.
A what?
Constitution 12.
Constitution 12. He beat it. So he can hear you now.
Okay.
It is now his turn. And he sees you run past. He bites you on the way out. And he pounces back towards you. As he is going to make his way back here. And he is going to bite at you again with 15 to hit.
That's awesome.
Dang, how good is your DC, Nick?
Not that good.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Silvery Barbs, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, you stupid mop! You're looking at the wrong fella." As I give him disadvantage.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Oh. Lovely.
Nice. 2 on the dice.
Okay. So he has an 8 to hit.
Let's go.
There it is.
And he misses. So
Get
he
over
is
there.
going to, at the same time, nat 1. As he's very, very confused, he is going to swing his tail and completely miss as well. And that is going to be his turn.
Can you guys hear me better now?
Yes.
Much better.
Cal, your turn.
Heck yeah, and
Sean, you're on deck.
So yeah, specifically it says you can then choose a different creature you can see within range. You can choose yourself. The chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within 1 minute.
Give that to him.
So I'm going to just give it to myself.
Okay.
As I, of course, just walk on up into this thing's face. Frustrated now by the fact that everyone else keeps trying to fight it. And, yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna slap it. I'm gonna slap the mess out of the thing. That's all that I want to do right now.
You really ran up crazy.
All right, go for it.
And I'm gonna say, the rest of you lot, get behind the rock, and then we'll deal with this thing separately. And I'm gonna slap the mess out of it, or attempt to. Let's see.
So I don't want to kill it. I just want to piss it off.
There we go. Yeah, why not, right? I'm gonna go ahead and use my I'm gonna use my defensive flourish. That's what I'm gonna do. It says whenever you take the attack action on your turn, your walking speed increases by 10 feet until the end of the turn. If a weapon attack hits, you can expend 1 use. You also add the number of your the Bardic Inspiration die to your AC until the start of your next turn. So, I'm definitely not hitting him, presumably, with an attack roll of 10. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, no, wait. Hold on. Let me buff that. So that becomes now a 12, and I increase my AC by 2. That's what I'm doing.
So you miss. You try to slap the silly out of nothing.
Wait, do you want to use
You
my thing?
smack his carcass. You
What does yours do?
go, ooh, that's rough.
My inspiration.
Oh, yeah. I'll add his too. Why not? So I'm gonna add his Bardic Inspiration since I am Bardically inspired.
Go for it.
It's give me an additional 5.
Oh,
And then,
12 before?
yeah. So that's a 17 total.
and that
then-
hits.
Nice. I don't imagine this part's gonna make any difference. But it says the target and each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. or take thunder damage equal to the number rolled, which would be 5 thunder damage on a failed con save.
What was the save?
A Constitution save.
Of what?
Against yours or mine, then? Probably against yours.
Against. That is a great
13, I
question.
think, then?
Yeah, then it's against 14.
14.
He passed.
Ah, blimey from the Blarney.
Okay. Not
He
a
passed.
problem there.
Okay.
Well, that's
Cool.
still a good old slap coming his way then, at the
Not
very
bad.
least. Let me see. My unarmed strike does 2 points of damage.
2
Why did he do
points.
this?
Nice. He looks very confused.
And I push him
Is that
back
it?
5 feet with it.
It was thunder damage too. Imagine
Wow.
if it was maneuvers.
You push him back 5 feet. Do I make a
That's
save
crazy.
against
How
Uh,
is there size? Like
Also, no.
that's crazy.
I will read it off verbatim for you guys. Yeah.
that? Okay. That's all right. Don't worry about it. That's crazy.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
There it goes.
Very well. So next is Sean,
Okay.
and then it's Blarney.
okay.
We want him to stay in our area, right? We don't want him to leave.
We want him in the trap area. We've been trying to lead him to the second trap for a while, but everybody's close
Yeah, I
to
was
it
gonna
now.
say, how can we lead him to the second trap if everybody's running up to him between the traps? You know what I mean?
Gabriel.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get Jack out of there.
Okay. I am going to. Okay, so I'm going to start off by doing a bonus action of unsettling bonus. So I'm going to roll a 1d6, and you're going to have to subtract. So you're subtracting 6 off of your saving throw. And then
Oh,
I'm
man.
going to cast.
Wait, does he get a save against that?
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It is kind of crazy. And it's not. It doesn't take us any spell to do that. It's part of my features.
Amazing.
That's wild.
It's pretty ridiculous. The only thing is I need to expend a bardic inspiration for every time I do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's limited in that sense. But really high levels, you get so many bardic inspirations that I could just like debuff the heck out of everybody like a million times over. Okay, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at the second level now.
Okay.
And he is going to have to pass a Wisdom 13. And then you're gonna have to subtract 6 off of your Wisdom saving throw.
Failed.
Okay. Awesome. And then
What happens?
you're taking 12 psychic damage.
Wow.
Jeez, man. This guy's no joke.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to get away from me again.
Lovely. So
Oh, no. That's
5,
not what it is.
10, 15,
Oh no, yeah. That's right.
20, 25,
Yeah,
30,
you can have
35,
the
40.
Really great.
It helps,
Actually,
though.
no, that was stupid. I'm going to do it again. Wait, I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You start seeing him sprint out and start going back into the shore. And Lisa goes, "No, don't let him go! Don't let him go! You must get him!" All right. Is that it?
Yes, for my turn.
Blarney.
We have to get him back. I forget his name. His fake name. Jack. First of all, feel better, and I do a healing word on you, and then second of all, I throw something in your direction after I get your attention. So I just up in the air. I just toss. I don't even look at him. Yeah, I can get it to you. I toss a bottle of perfume, and it's like you've got to spray him in the nose. I think he's been tracking us by smell. And then
You want me to
you're
spray perfume in his nose?
Yeah. You can do that from afar, right? You're the only one of us who can.
I can do that from afar? With what?
With Mage Hand. This is your chance.
Okay. That's okay.
Mage Hand to come in clutch.
Finally, for the first time ever, I get to use it. Let's see.
Remember that he is facing away from you. Remember that.
I can only mage hand 30 feet, and he is farther than 30 feet from me, by the way.
You can get closer, right?
Yeah, I can get closer. I'm raging, so I mean, I can't cast
he can't
the spell
cast
while I'm raging.
We're still getting used to each other. It makes sense.
It's all right. Yeah, I wouldn't know that for sure. That was definitely outside of my expertise.
Is that it?
I'm happy to make a couple of those kind of mistakes this round after this game, this fight.
Is that it so far?
Then I'll run a little farther back behind the rock if they want to meet.
All right.
I don't know.
You guys moving him?
Tristan,
Yeah,
dude.
Got it. Next, we have the NPCs. Terran knows he can't do anything from there. We're gonna have Garen, who's definitely can't do anything from there. They're kind of gonna stay back.
The chick's critique, I'm still gonna call out. Someone just toss me the bag. I'll deal with this already.
And he goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Lisa comes close.
My spell never went off, by the way. That's we can just take that off the screen. Yeah.
Okay, and she is going to shoot twice. And hits both of them. 2d8. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. So she comes running, Lisa, out of desperation because this thing is leaving. Running. She takes out 2 cartridges with this glowing green liquid, opens up this cannon, just... And you see that she pulls back and shoots 2 what look like plasma shots for a total of 21 damage.
Oh.
Nice.
As they shoot straight at it, and you see it just it hits both times, and you hear this loud shrieking roar as you hear the thud, just boom,
Wow,
and the splash fall right onto the water. You see she falls to her knees and goes, at least it didn't get away. All right, time to scavenge. Let's see what we can find. And this thing is dead.
We did it!
Killed it.
We did it!
Well done, Oric.
You guys did a lot of the major work. Terran walks up, he's like, very, very well, gentlemen. That was quite the show. That was amazing.
That is what we
now,
do. Put on quite a show.
We should see what we can find. There's only one thing missing. And Lisa just goes sprinting over. She's like, this is not as shallow as the other cove was. So she's like half in this water, just like getting out like her dagger, and she starts like cutting through the carcass. As you start seeing that sand and all of those pieces start falling away. And it's left with this like skeletal coral-like kind of creature that's like distressed completely. And as she tears through some of that carcass, you see this glowing orb right in the chest cavity that just sits there with electricity just going crazy all around it. And she goes, "Oh, this is it. Don't let anything touch it." As everyone starts gathering over, she gets this like glass box and like encases over this orb as it just floats right down in the center of this box. It begins to glow and hover in the center, and of the case shooting jolts of lightning to the walls all around it. And she goes, "This is it. Let's go back.
Is this
Let's see."
Is this what your ship was always powered by?
No, not at all. But I needed something of equal magical property. I was using an arcane crystal before, but that shattered in the shipwreck. And we used all the barrier power we could use to keep the ship from destroying itself.
So that's not what this is then.
No. But my assumptions and calculations say that something that can draw this much power will be able to power the barrier of the ship. I may be wrong, but that's the only hope we really have to get out of here.
It's a chance I'll take. Very far from the ship while you do it.
So
I'm still raging, so I want to run up and kick the carcass, even though.
And you do that. You do that.
Oh gosh! Ow! Not raging.
You guys did a
anymore.
really great job. You sure you guys have not adventured out before?
Where are you getting this idea from? You guys were the ones who said you would question our adventuring abilities.
Yes, and Taryn speaks up. You guys have impressed us.
Yeah, makes sense.
Actually, dude, Jack is kind of scaring me over there. I just play instruments.
Or it goes,
say nice things to people.
"That's the kind of people I grew up around."
Yeah, me too.
You're special. I've seen that somewhere before. That ability. I can't remember. He like starts rubbing his bald head.
Beautiful. It's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Well, I just, I got excited. I didn't want to die, so just kind of happened.
Well,
wow, that's a cool part.
It helped us a lot, so thank you. All right, well, it is definitely getting later than I feel comfortable with. Let's regather back at the ship, see if it works, and take our rest for the night. Did you say something, Blarney?
Right.
Did you have something to say?
What? No, I made a joke. I'm sorry. Although I will add, yeah, could I like very quietly? He's like he's walking up to him like, could I have back a perfume, if you don't mind, so terribly?
Oh, to Jackson?
Yeah.
I was wondering what this was for. Yeah, here.
He like almost flinches and then he takes it back.
How much did you heal me for, by the way?
6.
6? Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Then.
Yeah, and that's it.
Let's carry back to the ship.
To the ship.
So, he leads you guys back to the same cove where the ship was. It's a little darker, obviously, now. And you see they all start walking out back towards the ship. Aboard the ship, you see Lisa carries this glowing light in this glass cube. And she goes into the casing, right? Opens it up. She slides it in. And you feel like a vibration go all across the deck of this ship as you start seeing lights come from the metal plate of the hull that you guys replaced. It flickers, and then you see this barrier of blue just over the ship. She goes, "It worked!
Whoa.
It worked! Well then, the ship is ready." She goes and she turns it off, and you see that glowing barrier turns off. And Taryn gathers everyone and goes, "You see the vines there? Tomorrow, we can set sail if that's what you want." But Lisa
Hold on.
found the truth.
The whole point was that we're going to take on the actual line now.
Ah, so you are on the same page as us. Very well. Then we should rest. In the morning, we will journey towards the center. And whatever's there, I just know it's powerful. We've seen it from afar. And it could be the shard itself, or it could be something else. But... Auric steps up, goes, we have to go in as one. If we go by ourselves, we just don't have the power. And we'll see what happens then. Very well.
That's easy. We always stick together. Except
Right.
for when we shoot each other out of cannons.
Except for when we shoot each other out of cannons.
That too. What is that all about? Anyways, tell me over at camp. And he gestures over as you see they're like laying down the pounds of gunpowder that were unused back on the ship. You see before they get off the ship, Taryn looks over the silver keel and he gives it a good old dad smack. Right? He goes, she's a loyal one. She'll get us out safe. And see, he jumps down the rope and leads you guys back to camp. And that is where we will end our session.
Nice. Yeah.
Where you guys level up.
We can level again?
No
Again.
way.
Oh,
We're
snap.
level 15 now?
That's awesome.
Sweet.
15, you said?
That's what you said, right? 15?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Tristan, you see how good this feels?
The bastion, is it?
I love that. Well,
Nice.
like we said, this campaign is nearing to a close very soon. So we accelerate the process just a little bit because then we won't be able to see these characters for quite some time.
I'm sorry, yeah.
We got to give them the love they deserve while we still got them, right? So
Aye, Captain.
I'm stoked. What are you guys, level 5 now?
You're about to level 5 now.
Yep.
Level 5. This is where D&D gets real. Level 5. And
It's been
going
300 years since I was level 5.
Yeah, right. Right. And now we're going off on a quest down to the inner area of the island to see exactly what's going on down there. So
Is it pronounced
I'm
quest or
excited.
Quaist.
Huh? Quaist. Thank you very much. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. We'll see what happens next week. But in the meantime, let's transition over to our divine inspiration.
Beautiful.
So, we've been talking about parables, right? I found one that I wanted to discuss with you guys.
Okay.
And
Yeah, we
we've
need more
heard
bit.
it quite a bit of times. But I think it's really important because I feel like people struggle with this one a lot. and it's the parable of the unforgiving servant.
Oh yeah.
In Matthew 18. Right?
So
let me find that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Yeah.
Where exactly is that? Matthew 18, 23 through 35, I think. Matthew 18.
45.
21 through 35, yep.
Okay.
21?
21
Yeah,
through
21.
35, yep.
Got it. Whoa, why is this so big? That's crazy. Font size is extra large.
We're getting old, Manny.
Yeah, right? All right, I'll read it, even though my throat is dying, but, we'll make it happen. So, the parable of the unmerciful servant. Then Peter came to Jesus and asked, Lord, how many times shall I forgive my brother or sister who sins against me? Up to 7 times? Jesus answered, I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times. Or other translations say, this is the NIV, by the way. Hold on, which is the one that we like to read, actually? NLT?
ESV.
We've been on the
ESV?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the ESV.
It was very similar so far, though. It wasn't that far off, but yeah, ESV is the one we've been doing. So.
Cool. How often will my brother sin against me and I forgive him? As many as 7 times? Jesus said to him, I do not say to you 7 times, but 77 times. Which, I don't understand this translation, or these translations,
Actually,
because
I have a little bit of
70
light
times 7 is what closer to the original text talks about, which is even more so. But I feel like it is a comparison of just a substantial amount of times,
Yeah.
There's actually another parallel that I actually watched in a video. I don't remember who it was. It was probably, what's this dude again? Remember, David?
Wise disciple.
Wise disciple. It was probably Wise disciple. But we'll get there. Let's read through it, then we'll talk about it and break it down. So, therefore the kingdom of heaven may be compared to a king who wished to settle accounts with his servants. When he began to settle, one was brought to him who owed him 10,000 talents. And since he could not pay, his master ordered him to be sold, with his wife and children and all that he had, and payment to be made. So the servant fell on his knees, imploring him, have patience with me, and I will pay you everything. And out of pity for him, the master of that servant released him and forgave him the debt. But when that same servant went out, he found one of his fellow servants who owed him 100 denarii. And seizing him, he began to choke him, saying, pay what you owe. So his fellow servant fell down and pleaded with him, have patience with me, and I will pay you. He refused and went and put him in prison until he should pay the debt. When his fellow servants saw what had taken place, they were greatly distressed. And they went and reported to their master all that had taken place. Then his master summoned him and said to him, you wicked servant, I forgave you all that debt because you pleaded with me. And should not you have had mercy on your fellow servant as I had mercy on you? And in anger his master delivered him to the jailers until he should pay all his debt. So also my heavenly Father will do to every one of you if you do not forgive your brother from your heart. Strong.
Yeah.
Strong. You want to start us off, Joel?
I was going to jump in on the 777 or 777 thing. That I've always heard that in I don't even know if it's just limited to their language, but in Hebrew culture at that time, 7 was the number of completion. This is something that's a very recurring theme in the Bible, and so 7 is very often used as a number, and you'll see it all throughout. This is especially useful information, like in Revelation, but it's the number of completion, right? So things are finished; they are perfect when they use the number 7, and so. Using that number there in the first question from Peter sort of suggests a time of being finished with forgiving somebody, right? It's like I will be done with forgiveness. And when you say 77 or 70 and 7 or 70 times 7, whatever you want to do, that is completion combined with completion. This is supposed to represent infinity. So the idea is that you never stop. That was just like the first bit of insight that I had over like that little translation.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So some parallel that I also on that same exact section that I learned through Wise Disciple. Shout out that channel. That channel's crazy. Like if you really want to dig deep, just watch a few episodes. You're gonna find yourself in a rabbit hole and learning so much through that whole rabbit hole. So, he did break down this verse a little bit in one of his videos, where he went back to, again, he goes back to the original audience, right? He goes back to the Hebrew law and what that actually meant. So according to the teachings of the Pharisees, forgiveness was generally considered to be limited to 3 times. However, Rabbi Jose Ben Hanina or something stated that one should not beg for forgiveness from a neighbor more than 3 times. Right? So anyways, there's this whole like Hebrew teaching that they had that it was all limited to 3. And so Peter was actually attempting to be gracious, correct, and generous with his forgiveness, where he's like, oh, 7 times, like, you know, like 7, you know, way more than they instructed us. Like I'm really gracious and generous, right? And Jesus corrects him. Now check this out. This I didn't know, because I've heard this verse like 500 times, but I didn't know this part. So there's a parallel to these numbers in Genesis. So Lamech, which is the son of Cain, right? If you guys don't know who Cain is, for the viewers, Cain was Adam and Eve's, I believe, oldest son. Was he the oldest son? It was Cain and Abel, and that was the first recorded murder in the Bible, right? Where Cain murders his brother, and was filled with envy and anger, right? And in Genesis 4:23 to 26, Lamech is actually, I think it was the son or the grandson of Cain through his lineage, I believe. Something like that. And it says, Lamech said to his wives, Ada and Zillah, listen to me, you wives of Lamech, hear me out. I killed a man for wounding me, a young man who attacked me. If Cain is avenged 7 times, for Lamech, it's 77. Where it's like, he's trying to make this expression of like, if you thought Cain was bad, this is like to the maximum, you know, like I'm real bad, you know? And so when you have that parallel on the complete opposite spectrum, right? When it comes to forgiveness, and Jesus says not 7 times, but 77. So to the extremism that Lamech was saying that he is, I guess, dangerous or vengeful, right? To the same extreme, be forgiving. And something that he pointed out in that video that I thought was really interesting was the whole reason, because, okay, and this is why, because he also went through the verses that he talks about like discipline in the church and like so on and so forth and things like that. And the whole entire purpose of the Christian walk is reconciliation. So even when you get to the point of correcting, and even to the point in those verses where it talks about shunning the non-believer, essentially, who is like against the teachings of the church and like purposefully against all the time, it says, you know, basically dismiss them. It is meant to leave the door open for reconciliation. because of Jesus' teachings. So although there is that structure, you know, to protect basically the teachings of the church, it is all based to end on reconciliation, which this is the basis right here when Jesus says you should not have a limit to how much you forgive someone. You should always be open to bring them back in with grace, just as God has given us grace.
Correct.
So,
If everything is set to the example of how God does it for us, then imagine if God had a limit. We would surpass that limit every single time.
Everyone.
And
Oh yeah.
there's another verse that also parallels that one in Matthew 5 regarding anger. And I don't know if you guys know that one, where it's this is like one of the most convicting verses ever. Or not verse, but like portion. It's like a
passage.
6 verses. Where it says, "You have heard that it was said of those of old, you shall not murder, and whoever murders will be liable to judgment. But I say to you that everyone who is angry with his brother will be liable to judgment. Whoever insults his brother will be liable to the council, and whoever says, 'You fool,' will be liable to the hell of fire." So, if you are offering your gift at the altar, and there remember that your brother has something against you, leave your gift there before the altar and go. First be reconciled to your brother, like you said.
there you go.
And then come and offer your gift. Come to terms quickly with your accuser while you're going with him to court, lest your accuser hand you over to the judge, and the judge to the guard, and you be put in prison. Truly I say to you, you will never get out until you have paid the last penny. So...
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we're called to forgive in the same way that God forgives us. Otherwise, God will not forgive us.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking of with both of those parables is they talk about sending you to jail, right, where you no longer get to have your job, and then it's like you can get out when you can pay it back.
I thought that was weird too. Yeah.
So that's, I mean, that to me, that's like, you know, a very clear. I think that some aspects of this is probably like ammo that Catholics would want to use for like purgatory. But I would say like you probably the whole concept here is you never get out.
Mm-hmm.
You can't ever pay it back. You are stuck until you can pay it back. But you're not working. You're just you're just in jail.
Sin is death. If you're working for anything, the wages you're earning is just that.
That too.
100%.
But yeah, it's
Wow.
you're never getting out of jail in these parables.
Wow, that's good. That's a good observation. Yeah. It's man, it's sad. I grew up in church, right? As I'm sure many of us did, and it's really sad that the majority of issues that I've seen have been because of grudges.
Always.
Within the church, right?
Yep.
I'm talking pastors, not just people, right? Having petty stuff, like pastors that are just filled with unforgiveness, right? Towards people in their past, even, right? Maybe not even towards the church. I feel like it manifests when you hold that in, it manifests in many areas of your life, you know, where you start drawing that unforgiveness to others, you know, just having that seed within you, right? Just continues to grow. I mean, again, talking about the weeds and the weeds and the wheat growing, you know, the harvest is going to grow and the fruits are going to show depending on what is sown in your heart and in your morals and your values and your beliefs, right? And so it is really sad that in so many areas, even in leadership, what I've seen is unforgiveness. That's like the main killer. The main killer, the main separation within the church is just lack of grace and unforgiveness.
Unforgiveness is actually one of my pet peeves, just in general. Just like it's so frustrating to see healing be halted. It's like,
Yeah.
it's so, like it's just things could just be better, and people are just like, "What if no? Like, what if we just didn't let things be better?"
I do want to I always bring love back into it, obviously.
Yeah.
one of the things listed in the biblical definition of love is love holds no record of wrongs.
There you go.
That's a
There you go.
huge deal.
Yeah.
Because that encompasses so many different aspects of what it is to be a Christian, because the idea is that you cannot hold anything against anyone. It's not that it's just like, oh, well, you could do this, you could do that, but, maybe this one might be better. No, you do not hold a record of wrongs. So much so that we get to see with David, King David, the guy who is said to have a heart like God's own in a way, a heart after God's. His son turned against him. And you can see where in his love as a father, he turns to his general and he basically tells him, hey, listen, I understand that he's done all these awful things. He's killed all of our men. He's done whatever, so-and-so to our family. But go easy on him. Despite all of the evil things that he's done, he's ran his own father out of his kingdom. He's trying to kill him. He's trying to do all this stuff. And David's just like, hey, regardless, I want you to take it easy on him. Now, again, men with a heart like God's, the small tidbit that we kind of glazed over previously is when Lamech was stating this kind of repercussion, if you will, of going against him. It was in direct opposition to God's forgiveness already. Because the mark of Cain was something that people always see as like this truly like negative thing, but it was actually a blessing in a sense. That God said, hey, listen, despite the fact that you've killed Abel, your brother, my son, a man whom I loved, right? God's looking at this as this travesty. He still says, I'm going to make it so that anyone who would go against you, Cain, would still receive that same thing, that same punishment, sevenfold. It's not for them to judge you. It's not for them to make a final call against you. That's on me. And against them, I'm going to instead enact my own punishment. And so when Lamech was speaking out against this, he's speaking as though saying, I'm going to do more than God would even do in punishment. And yet he didn't realize in the pride of man that what he was doing is actually the opposite. Because God's whole ordeal wasn't about punishment. God's ordeal was about justice. God's was a form of forgiveness.
Yeah. That's really good. That's really, really good note, Tristan. Thank you for that. I wanted to note as well, forgiveness is not necessarily deserved.
Yeah.
Preach.
I think that's like the biggest one, right? Because I feel like we've just been trained by society, honestly. You forgive the apology.
Yeah.
Right? You forgive the apology. What does that mean? You don't forgive first. You don't forgive first. You wait for repentance to forgive. When God has forgiven us already and time again, no matter how many times he's already forgiven us, we never deserve it. We never deserve it, right? And like, I mean, legit, literally just like this parable, right? Like he did not deserve it, and the master had mercy on him and forgave him, and he went against his fellow servant, right? I mean, not only that, he went against his fellow servant, and then the master said, you should have forgiven him the way that I forgave you.
Mm-hmm.
Not that he deserved the forgiveness, right? Not, hey, you should have talked to him, should have talked to him and like figured something out. Like it wasn't even about that, it was as simple as just having so much forgiveness and grace in your heart that you are reflecting the example that God has towards us when we do not deserve it. We never deserve it. How many days do you wake up and you just think something wrong right away? Like from the beginning of the day. You're like, where did that even come from? You know what I mean? You're like, oh, I rebuke that. Like, that's crazy. Like, why am I thinking like this? You know, like, we are sinful creatures. Not only that, but I mean, all right, let's go. I know with this, we'll close off a little bit unless anybody has some final words, but
well, I wanted to really quick tack on to that.
But before that, just hold on to it though. So we read, and I don't know if we've done it already in one of our studies, but we read John 3:16 all the time. But we don't tack on John 3:17 all the time. Right? And it says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. For God did not send his son into the world to condemn the world." Why would he condemn the world? Why is that even mentioned? First off, why is that even mentioned? Because we deserve it? Because we deserve it, right? For God did not send his son into the world to condemn the world, but in order that the world might be saved through him. He's not even saying, I forgive you. You know what I mean? In that whole phrase, right? It just says he loved the world so much that he's not going to condemn you, right? Does not mean he's not going to correct you. Let's not get that twisted. He'll correct you. He'll convict you, right? But he's not going to condemn you, right? Look up the definitions for the viewers that don't know the difference between those, right? He won't condemn you, but he wants to save you through his love, though you do not deserve it. It's all humility and understanding that we suck. We try, but we suck. Like, we try really, really hard, but it's in our ingrained nature, right? It's in our flesh to just go against God for some reason that we have to fight every day. And I'm speaking for myself. You know what I mean? Like temptations that you have to fight every single day, whatever that temptation is, right? But God does not condemn us. He corrects us lovingly. He convicts us through his word. But he accepts us into his arms and embraces us with his love. You had something to say, David?
Well, I was going to just really quick. As far as like people dealing with unforgiveness and you know, having anger towards other people, the Bible also says pretty point blank, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, so that you may be the sons of your Father who is in heaven. For he makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and on the unjust. For if you love those who love you, what reward do you have?
There you go.
Do not even tax collectors do the same? If you greet only your brothers, what more are you doing than others? Do not even the Gentiles do the same? You therefore must be perfect as your heavenly Father is perfect. So the way that I see that is, every time that I go and I, you know, pray for and I, you know, love on the people that love me and do great things to me, like, the value of that is nowhere near when I go for somebody that I know maybe has something against me or feels something against me, or that we've had bad blood or run into any kind of an issue, and for me to go and pray for them, to go and bless them, to go and do something for them. And it's this verse that like really convicted me on a lot of stuff like that, where you know, I've even gone and to people in the past that I've had situations with, and I've gone and blessed them in ways like out of nowhere. just because what good does it do for me to go bless my best friend? You know what I mean? It's easy to do that. I love you. Like, I want the best for you, you know, but everything is going to be to follow the example of God. You know, we've turned against God and God blesses us. We fight his every command and God still loves us. Yeah. So in that example, we have to do the same. So that's all I have to say.
I mean, tie them both together, right? Love your enemies. And like Tristan said, love holds no record of wrong. Love is an action. Love is a choice, right? That agape love, right? That love that holds no boundaries. You know what I mean? That has no give and take. You know what I mean? That is given to people, and that's what we're called to do, right? We're called to do. It never says love the ones that deserve it. I mean, it clearly, like David said, it complete opposite of that, right? What good does that value you, right? They already love you, like you're good, you know, but correct the wrongs that you have with people, right? Correct the wrongs you have with people and go and ask for forgiveness and forgive. They don't need to ask for forgiveness for you to extend forgiveness, right? And I think that's a word for all of us, right? And to the viewers, you know, you don't have to wait for someone to ask for forgiveness to be able to extend it. And that is the power that God puts in us to truly love people. That's all I have to say. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
Anybody have any final thoughts before we close out in prayer?
None.
No? Cool. I'll pray us out. All right, let's bow our head. Father God, we thank you, Lord. We thank you because although some of us are sick, our studio's a mess, and we're all scattered around in different parts of the city, Lord, you gave us this random opportunity to gather here, even virtually, Lord. Even virtually, to pour life into each other as men of God, as friends, as companions in life, Lord, as brothers in Christ, Lord. And with the viewers that are watching, God, we thank you for giving us this opportunity. Not everyone gets this opportunity, and nothing is a mistake. It's perfectly ordained and organized by you, Lord. Thank you, God. We're grateful. Thank you for a great session. Thank you because we get to do this. Lord, we ask that we're all able to have a great week. We're able to extend forgiveness to those. Maybe make that, put that in each of our hearts, Lord, this week, to reach out and extend forgiveness to those that don't deserve it, that we think don't deserve it, because frankly, we don't deserve your forgiveness, God, as we continually go against you and you accept us with open arms, Lord. We are so eternally humbled and grateful, Lord, for your grace. Thank you, God. We love you. We worship you and praise you. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Love y'all. Love you guys viewing our show. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and sticking around all the way to the end. We have, what is this, episode 8? 2 more episodes of The Great Sea Song before we go on winter break and rest with our families for a little bit and go back to our main campaign, The Four Horsemen, where Tristan takes his seat back. I'm excited.
You guys stay level 4 for another 2 years.
Yeah, boy. We're officially higher level than the main campaign now. Love it. All right, guys. Thank you guys for sticking around. We love y'all. Until next week, Tuesday, 7:30 p.m., all streaming platforms. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.